And that's why we never bring it up in an election year.
That's right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents, and tonight,
Yes.
there probably won't be more blood.
Oh, this is us.
We are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
We are already
Probably.
bleeding pretty profusely.
Yes, I certainly
We're playing
am.
Dungeons and Dragons, and we have a good solid 8 minutes of announcements to get through, so we are going to do it fast, and we're going to get this game started. So, first we have a new process for bits. We're going to be announcing the bits that come in at the top of the show, right at the end of these 8 minutes of announcements. Then we'll announce more at the break. Anything that comes up between the beginning of the show and the break, we'll announce them then. And then at the end, we will announce them. We promise. However, if combat breaks out, then we will announce all the bits that come in. So that is just to keep us on track, moving through the story, moving the plot forward, so that you guys get to see how this story unfolds and concludes over the next few months.
Oh, my Buddha-nays.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for donating and watching and participating in the charity stream that we did on New Year's Day. Still recovering, as is Amy.
Yeah.
That's why last night, I think she went to sleep on the couch for a bit. Thank you guys for joining us. We raised $751 for Paws and Stripes, a great organization in New Mexico that helps rescue dogs, trains them to be service animals, and then helps with our veterans returning from war. We're not going to talk any more about that.
Nope.
So again, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you, Gordon Biersch, for providing beverages for us tonight. They are an amazing sponsor. They help me get through this.
I get it.
As do I now.
I throw the sword again. Thank you, Gordon.
So thank you to them. Nord Games is a fantastic partner. We are using their luck deck tonight, not their critical hit deck, but that is available as well as a number of other products, from books to adventures to supplements, vitamins. I think they have as well.
City Builder coming out.
City Builder coming out,
Settlements.
featuring stuff from us.
Protein powders.
I'm so excited about that.
I think that I ordered a bunch of books, so we'll have some to give away
Hey.
when City Builder is out.
Nice.
So, Nord Games in the chat, ! Nord Games. If you use our referral link, which is nordgamesllc.com/3.html, it helps us out. It tracks your purchases. You know, everyone has cookies. It tracks your purchases and gives us a little bit for everything that you buy. If you use the code chaotic15 at checkout, you get 15% off. So it helps support a great company. They are local to us, but they are shipping worldwide, and they're a great company.
Saw them in a game store in Tracy.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Black Rowan Games.
Yeah, that's
over
right.
there in Tracy. So.
Yeah.
Those are good people.
They really are.
I should do something. All right. Bits. So we have bits that are about to come in, but I do want to thank Duke Fleeg. Last night he donated 1,000 bits that did not make it into the prompter and through the system. So those 2 inspiration tokens are going to go forward to next natural one. So you guys are going to start off with 3.
Oh, yeah.
6.
6.
Math is going to be really hard tonight.
More beers.
More beers.
Do you need me to do math for you too?
No, everyone does their own math. That is the rule at this table.
Yes,
Everyone
I know.
reads their own dice,
You're so screwed.
and
I'm
everyone
grumpy.
does their own math.
I'm
Guess I'll
very,
Aaron.
very grumpy about
Bust out the
this.
calculator app.
Turn it sideways for the. Yeah, there.
Sign you say? In case you need to figure out the square root of your spell slot. You're speaking my language.
So thank you, Duke Fleeg, for that. Those will be used at the combat at the start of Natural 1.
They need them.
Yeah.
They need them.
We
Yeah,
have
we do.
9 that went into the boy from that. The graphics not updated. I've been in Las Vegas.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I got back not that long ago. All right, so some bits. You guys have some. Oh, that's actually I have to do things.
What?
Nice.
How many did you have left over? You had 4 left.
4.
over.
Yeah.
Because we triggered. We're gonna do the giveaway tonight.
Yeah, sorry about that last night, guys.
There was kind of a lot going on, though.
There was.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I'm gonna open up Nightbot right over here on this computer right now, just so that it's up and ready to roll. I'm just talking.
How'd you guys like Litha? How'd you like the Litha, the town, everything like that?
I liked Litha. Yeah.
What little bit was seen.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a proper side quest.
It was
thing.
nice.
It may be Witcher, but it definitely felt like a side quest where it's like, there's a demon in the town. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For 12 episodes.
All right, so you guys have 4 pieces of inspiration heading your way.
Well
That was a
done.
gorgeous mug you
That
have
is.
there.
It's very
Oh,
by the
thank you.
way.
This was made by our amazing community member, the Baroness. It
Wherever
is
she may be.
It is a pottery glazed mug with black glazing with a little squid drawn on it.
It's an octopus and you know it.
Octopus. And it's got Uzo's name on it. I'm going to say that this is Bryn, and he's coming with me.
All right, so starting us off like he does every session, the Hefner with 1,000 bits to me.
Yeah.
Called it. Called it.
He does every session.
You're so
Like he
happy
does
when he
every
does
session.
that
But
on that
He is an
one.
amazing person, and he also did 1,000 bits to you. So we'll do a
Yay.
center here.
Thank you.
sir. Thank you.
And then we have 500 bits from Squeal, the Bard,
Hi, Squeal.
heading Aaron's way.
So close.
And 3 Finger 60. Thank you for joining us.
Kira, thank
500
you.
bits for you guys.
Thank you.
All right, so let me get back to my documents.
Your documents?
Not a document at all.
May this keep us alive.
Thank
Or at
you,
least not
man.
embarrassed.
It is 7:08. I am on time.
Wow.
2 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
Crap.
Look at you go.
So
Setting the bar pretty high for us.
there may be
Right.
one more. There may be one more thing coming through, or not. We'll see. But I will start with the recap. Last episode on Chaos Agents.
Oh, yeah.
The Foxy Irregulars returned to Waterdeep to discover the fate of their missing crew members. Jensen, your infamously troubled-speaking crew member, and Barry, the entirely unforgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barry. I remembered that name.
Oh God, not Barry.
Poor Barry.
Ruckus pulled a tiger out of his new bag of tricks, alerting the City Watch, which is on heightened alert, to your presence, and promptly asked you not to bring a tiger in town.
That
That happened.
It was unfortunate, and no one saw it coming. We can all agree on that at least.
Bet me?
But some of us tried to fix it.
So after finding the heightened state of the watch, you made your way to the Skewered Dragon Tavern. Here, you found the area was an active crime scene, cordoned off. You talked your way inside and found Jensen sitting at the bar, recuperating. He was attacked by devils. He and Barry went to the bathroom together, as crewmen do, and they
No
were
judgment, man.
assaulted in the bathroom. Barry died. Jensen was left for dead. Luckily, he managed to stabilize before losing too much blood, and by the time people found out what was going on, he was able to be brought back to consciousness. You guys, worried about your friends and family at the tavern, headed north to Trollskull Alley to the Irregular Tavern. Uzo, thinking there might be something odd going on the inside, used his mental powers to look inside the tavern, into people's minds, and found out there were a number of individuals inside waiting for any of you 4 to arrive. You breached the doorway. Nobody had an element of surprise because of that, and battle ensued. You fought a mage, archers, a couple of fighter thug people, and a priest. Andraste, thanks to an area of effect spell, went unconscious. However, Squeal, being the heroic bard he is, giving out inspiration, bardic inspiration to you guys, ran across the tavern, taking hits, brushing some off, getting hit, brought Andraste back from the brink.
Actual hero.
Hey, Ruckus, heroic.
That's what heroic looks like.
Not learning my lessons from Squeal.
I don't know. That seems like a rather good place to learn it from.
He's made the equivalent of Gangnam Style in this world. About me dying.
So,
What?
You're not wrong.
thanks to the help from Tanis, a half-elf ranger. No idea where that came
And now
from.
I'm reading the Dragonlance trilogy, and I know where that came from.
He gets drinks for a month, that one.
What's that?
He gets drinks for a month.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Drinks for a month.
Yes.
And he was shooting a short bow for some unknown reason. In town, maybe only take your short bow into town. You don't bring your longbow.
Well, because
Get in the way.
city streets are really bad for longbows unless you're on a building.
Excuse me.
That's a crossbow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Short bow is this number.
Yeah, maybe we were all talking about the same thing.
Longbow was meant for war, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's
Evidently.
meant for shooting arrows down.
Oh, okay.
It's meant for shooting arrows a very long way.
So, after finishing the final combat between Uzo and this mage, that is where we ended the session last time.
Oh, and we sent Squeal to the ship with body parts for the hyena.
That did happen. That did happen.
Giant hyena.
He volunteered. He jumped up and said he would do it.
The
He might have been
giant
volunteering for something
hyena.
else, but that is what the task you sent him on.
He was probably volunteering for something else, but you know what? That was what we needed done in the moment.
There's no way giant hyena is in the demonetizable part of YouTube's robot. I don't know.
Why would John...
Our nickname for giant hyena. What?
Hyena?
No.
Hyena? I cannot be the only one. Yeah, see? There you go.
Yeah, no.
All right.
We didn't name her
So-
that, though.
We are about to pick
Yeah.
up the story exactly 15 minutes into the start of this episode.
Yes!
However, we have two pieces of bits. The Mad Hat. 500 bits. Thank you. That is
I haven't heard that name before.
So welcome to
Welcome.
the chaos. We appreciate you joining us. That is 500 bits to Sucker.
Johnny Depp. Thank you.
Saved it,
Which is
though.
interesting because we just changed all the overlays to make sure they no longer said Sucker.
Well, someone working their way through the episodes made it up to real
nice.
time.
I mean, it's
There it is.
entirely possible. I know my friend Nick up in Alaska has been working on that. He said he was on the last episode today.
Oh, that's awesome.
We then have 500 bits from Duke Fleeg.
Hey, thank you, Your Grace.
To you guys.
You are a brat, sir.
I have a butter knife I can
That
throw.
is true. We will get to the rest of them
Thank you,
at
sir.
the break. Roleplay. No, so you have just right now. You have that moment right after sort of the last person is attacking you. Your adrenaline is high. You are in the moment, looking around for all of any more threats, and none come.
I severed that mage's head, and I gave it to Squeal right to feed to the hyena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the giant hyena still there?
No, his body is there.
No, the giant hyena is back on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Back on the ship. Words.
I only based it off of what we've named. Oh, that is one.
Did we loot the
You have not done anything.
detect magic on the corpses? Uzo kind
Detect
of walks
magic
around.
on the corpses. The mage has a spell book.
So, what kind of magic is emanating from this?
I mean, it's all sorts of magic because it is all sorts of spells.
Yeah, it's a personal spell book.
All right. Uzo picks it up and
Okay.
it's going to let everybody else do their thing, but
I
at some point he's going to try
I
to
have them all written down.
Look at you.
I will search a body or two, though.
Okay. You're gonna search the archers, the thugs, the priest.
The thugs were fighters, you said?
Yes, the ones at the tavern bar. Sorry, I'm pointing down. I have the Tavern. So the ones at the bar were the thugs, and the two that were over by the fireplace were the archers.
I'm gonna go for the thugs, and I'm gonna search them.
Okay. You come up with 2 scimitars. They're wearing leather armor. Some of it's a bit beat up. Some of it's decent. I mean, nothing looks great. It sort of smells, you know.
Yeah.
Hygiene is not great around here.
I'm going to see him doing that, and I'm going to say, check the priest, Ruckus. See if we can tell who sent them.
Oh, I thought you were checking the.
I was checking the mage. Uzo is holding the headless body, and he's digging through the pockets. Seeing as how you lost your head, you won't need to be able to read this anymore. And he taps the bloody nub with the book as he puts it in his pocket.
You're so good at slapstick.
That's now a bloody book.
What, Remy, were you saying something?
Nothing. I was just trying to address this man here. And I point to our, was it Elven friend? Was that?
Half elven, isn't he?
Half Elven?
Titus?
The one with the bow?
Yeah.
Yeah? What?
Thank you for coming to our aid, sir. You get drinks for a month, of course.
Very good.
Yeah, we'll see to it.
Can I also have one of those longbows? I realize I've been...
All yours.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think I'm the only one who uses a longbow, and I have one.
So he actually, he still has the short bow. He unstrings it and goes over to the longbow and, tests each one and kind of takes the better of the two.
Does he test it by firing an arrow into the corpses?
You ask him, do you want to test that by firing the arrow into the corpse? And he's like, no.
You sure? Uzo props up the headless one. This one is prime.
Perfect. So, as you were holding it, he's like, oh, this is the longbow. I have to step back.
Performance, Uzo doesn't want to flinch.
I have to see this.
Nat 20.
Yes!
Wow.
So lucky.
So,
Thank you, Andrea, for these amazing dice.
I am using the Birds of Paradise from Birds of Paradise. My favorite, these sparkly blue ones with the little bit of violet. Oh, it's amazing.
I have the fairy wren ones.
Amazing.
It's awesome.
He hits it. Very nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
was a good shot.
basically right in the only bit of the neck that's left.
I like this one. We should keep him around the tavern.
Did
Well, for a month at least he will be here, isn't that right?
Right.
did we find Rachel earlier?
Yes, you saw Rachel. She was hiding in the back room, in basically the kitchen area.
She is around the corner.
Were any of the children there?
Not that I saw, but Rachel was.
All right, so I'm gonna just head for the stairs looking for the kids.
Somehow I think that we did do some of this.
It's been a while.
No, it has. So you.
Oh, that's
so
right. I think I remember taking off towards the stairs as we were ending.
You go upstairs. They are hiding in their attic room. You knock, and we did do this last time, and you said, it's me, and they opened up.
It's safe. You can come downstairs now.
So they
Okay.
come back down.
It's been a
They
while.
come down to...
What are you aiming for that? That's awesome.
You know, I don't ask questions
No.
very often, but
He hit the mark true. It was a good shot, whether you were aiming for it or not.
Goodness gracious. What did you find on the priest?
Yeah, well, I was about to ask, where's that wasted priest corpse?
Intelligence check. Oh, it's over in the turret portion of the.
Third portion, you got it.
I got a question. Does Ruckus have the highest intelligence amongst us? What's your...
I think so.
I'm at 16.
Oh my god.
14,
11.
11, 16. Ruckus is the smartest.
People thought Einstein was crazy too.
You know what? You have plenty of book learning. I have all the wisdom.
Yeah, he was raised affluent, so he's...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Got a good education.
Excellent education, no street smarts.
So, you dig through. Give me two D12 rolls, please.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you need 12s?
D12s. This is a 12. This is
I did a 12.
Yeah. One is a 2, one is a 7.
All right.
Out of the order? No?
One is the 2.
I don't know.
The 2 on that one.
Cool.
You can read out what you got.
20 gold pieces and 136 silver pieces. Neat. On the 2.
These are the Nord Games. What is this? The
Loot deck.
treasure deck.
Oh, yeah.
They might be called loot deck now.
I don't know.
Okay.
So they're updating their boxes, what they call things.
That's
Nice.
cool.
So then the other thing you find is a tattered jeweled animal collar, worth 50 gold pieces, and a corked bottle of amber liquid tasting of rancid fat.
That's good.
If you choose to taste it.
Of course he chooses
Of course,
to
you're going to
taste
choose to taste it.
So it
We all
is
got
a-
there before you did.
I was about to say, like, I'm already drinking it.
It is
And it's
a
acid.
Oh,
potion of animal friendship.
That's cool.
Oh.
that's
I spit it back in the bottle for later if it works.
And you also find this,
ooh.
Okay.
which is black and white. Imagine that's parchment.
Oh, nice. That's what that.
And
Yes,
it
I
was
will.
Printed 3 days ago at my house.
Which one? Okay, this first one. We have intercepted this communication from those bastards of Mammon. They own a tavern in the North Ward called the Irregular Tavern. It's in the old Troll Skull Manor. If they return, capture Mr. Quinn and bring him to me. Kill the others first. Alorin. Is that pronounced right? Alorin?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Also, Mammon. I miswrote it.
Are you reading this out loud?
Come on.
I am reading. Yes, I am reading this out loud.
Man.
Is this
My man.
I'm gonna assume my man. I'm gonna assume in common.
Justice League.
I'm okay. No.
You're okay now. Your intelligence is up.
Yeah. I'm reading. It's slow for them in game, but I'm still reading it. Anyway.
The font I used to write that isn't the greatest, so that's part of the.
As you're reading this, Uzo's sitting on the bar with a beer from Lave. Continue.
Leif me, and I hold out a hand for a beer. And then I read the second note. Jeffrin, last known whereabouts of Malcolm is north of Waterdeep. They may return to their tavern or their ship. Be aware, though. I hear their crew has already been infiltrated by Tulot and Tunis? Get it done.
Zulat.
Zulat and Tunis? Tunis. Get it done. This whole affair is starting to near thin. Starting to wear thin. Asmodeus is not happy with us. LJC.
Who is LJC?
What was it, Cristobal?
Wasn't that the person who sent that note earlier about the highborn boy? Way back that Harabas had.
Yes. I'm trying to remember his last name.
Well, it was signed like that.
It was.
Officially.
Yes, but I have Chris one. Wait, did I ever, in character, know what the LJC stood for?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't.
It's like
That
something.
is very recent intelligence on us.
Yes, because they knew.
We'd been infiltrated.
Of course, the horses didn't throw them that much off course.
Not just that we'd been infiltrated, but that we were north of Waterdeep.
Yes,
that was
they-
when we went for the equinox.
And you all got naked and got embarrassed about it.
You got naked too.
I didn't get embarrassed about it.
I don't bother with embarrassment.
What an honest captain. Happy to be under you. The boy.
Okay, we're moving on from that right now.
Literally under everyone. All the time.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Sick. Okay.
So
Okay.
there are two groups. I mean, we knew that there were two groups after you at a minimum because of the two groups of devils that we ran into in the clearing.
Yeah.
Well, that found us.
Yeah. And the ones back at the ship, stealing this. Well,
Oh.
we just know that they're after us now, even more.
Well, one is Asmodeus, and we don't know who the other one is. Well, bastards of Mammon.
And I point to someone who's around.
So, before you also find. Sorry, let me do this one thing. You also find the priest and the mage both have amulets with symbols on them.
Are they dark but holy?
Do I,
Sure.
do I recognize the but holy magic?
We always do.
We can't stop ourselves.
Nope.
Is it a moon amulet?
It is not. Hold on. Let me tell you what it is. It is a crimson trident piercing a golden ring. The three prongs of the trident alluding to the spires of Kayana. Oh, okay. I haven't read too much.
The
I read too
Spires of
much.
Kayana. That's one of the levels of hell, I think.
Does it emit magic?
We don't know anything about it.
No, sorry, that was in character voice and it shouldn't have been.
So, if you want to, so you find one of those. Give me history or religion, whichever is better.
13.
Whoa.
Nice.
Ooh, 21
21. Somehow,
on either.
you recognize this as Mephistopheles, which is an archdevil.
Eldon. This may have come. Rufus told me about this.
I'm sorry, who?
Oh my goodness. The
Rufus?
elven god that trained me may have brought this up before. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? Mephistopheles.
Ruckus.
Let me write it down. I've heard, and then I figured it out.
Rufus.
Right.
Ruckus and Rufus.
That's not the important part right now. Right now, it is that I found out something, and Mephistopheles is where this originates from.
You recognize this as being of Mephistopheles.
Yes,
Who or what is Mephistopheles?
it is. What?
It is a devil.
He's one of the lords of hell, maybe?
It is
I
an
don't know.
archdevil.
An archdevil.
An archdevil.
Oh yeah.
Stars and stones.
But I thought it was only a tale.
Well, the tail has crept out of the closet to bite us.
Well, you know me. I am still ready to fight this thing tooth and nail. That makes sense? Anyway,
Of course.
good. That's where it came from. That's what I've heard of it, at least.
Okay.
I think
Your parents being attacked makes sense, but them coming after you, what purpose do you still serve for them?
The same purpose I've always served. I'm gonna kill them for taking something from me when I wanted it.
Okay, well, I think that we know the location of some Mammon cultists. Maybe we can ask them. Electrum Island, perhaps?
I think we should leave, and as soon as possible.
In one moment. You there, sir. Please go get Barnabas and bring him here. Let him know that there's been an attack at the tavern.
Okay. So, you just some random guy? Or
No, it's the
half-elf?
Yeah,
Janice?
yeah.
Right. Yes.
You have to start earning your
Who
keep.
is Barnabas?
Ah, shit. Did you have the crossroads?
I didn't forget something.
I tell him where to go, and I say, "This is the."
Give me an intelligence check to see if you remember.
I've been to his house like 4 times.
multiple times.
Remember what the names of the streets are.
If you go outside and ask our randoms,
Intelligence?
Yeah.
That would be a 11.
Okay. So you tell him where his house is. And-
I'm not sending him to his house. I'm sending him to that guard
Crossroads.
post
Oh, okay.
area that he worked at,
Gotcha.
whichever his work job was. Office.
Okay. All right.
Desk
And I mean, worst comes to worst, we can go to the closest god post and ask them to do a send-in to Barnabas.
That's a much better idea. I like that.
Because that will find him anywhere in the city.
Yes.
So his post was in the Sea Ward, so it's not that far away.
Okay.
Okay.
So you were able to
Okay, cool.
hop on over there.
Good. I think that we should explain all of this before the city guard comes and treats us like we're...
Criminals.
I was going to say Zentarum, but yes.
Well, same difference, really.
Exactly. Anyhow.
Uzo looks around from the bar drinking beer. I'm getting very tired of doing the city watcher's job.
Well, if... I mean...
This wasn't the City Watch's job, though. They attacked us. That wasn't something the City Watch could have necessarily seen coming.
With that said, I don't think we should wait around to explain ourselves. We get on the ship and we go.
Why do they close the tavern when this happens? We at least need to speak to Barnabas or make sure that everything is good, I think. I don't want our tavern to go to shit while we're gone.
Yes.
Is that elven one staying here to keep an eye on the place, possibly?
He could, yes. It's a
What, while
excellent
we're
idea.
gone?
While we're gone.
You wish to hire him?
Well, I don't like shelling out extra cash, but if they want to do it for a favor, maybe.
We do need a crew member as well.
I already asked him and he said no.
Oh, yeah.
Last episode, yeah.
That's right.
Barry's dead.
Oh, I have to get another berry.
I'm glad we came back for him. We all seem so distraught over.
Is there anyone else in the tavern right now?
This is like,
That's fair.
I'm Barry.
You're Barry? Okay, stay there.
Have you ever been to sea?
Yeah, I used to be a fisherman.
A fisherman?
Ah.
Do you sail?
Could be useful.
I can row.
In row?
Can you fight?
You
That's
can
the real
catch fish.
I can shoot a crossbow.
Did you fight, is the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monsters, mostly.
But not just now in the bar. You cowered behind the counter.
Well,
It's a natural reaction, but I'm calling it what it was.
That's fair.
It's a natural reaction, and also he didn't have any stake in this place besides a place to drink. But if he's a crew member,
I also don't have anything to fight with, right?
that's fair. That's fair. Are you
But
looking for a job, Barry? We just have an opening. For no particular reason.
Don't ask what happened to
They
the
moved
last
on.
occupant.
They moved on.
What happened to Barry?
We call it the Barry opening. You didn't know that. You didn't know who Barry was.
yeah,
You said you need another Barry. What happened to Barry?
He left us unexpectedly.
Oh,
Straight up quit. Everything.
let the person with the high charisma handle this one.
give me a deception check.
Captain.
All right. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's minimum of dirty 20.
Deception. 22.
All right, that beats my 2.
Indeed.
By far and away.
He just left. And
Yes, it was very sudden.
What does it pay?
Well, I believe it was. You know, there's somebody who handles that. His name is Clint. He's great.
Too cool to tell you what.
Pays an honest living.
Oh, Lord.
Living.
However, there is hazard pay, as well, as we expect to go into uncharted lands. Well, I mean, once charted, literally, only once. Twice, we actually copied the map.
And
Twice charted.
And fight pirates.
Yes,
You should probably know that before signing on.
it's true.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, hey. Look at this. There's a scimitar right here. Some sticky leather armor.
It's your day, Barry.
gonna be
It was his
great.
fate.
You're gonna love it.
All yours if you want it. If you don't, I don't fault
This sounds
you.
amazing.
Insight check.
I'm going to insight that too.
Yeah, that's 19.
1. You get a card, sir.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you can't critically fail,
Ooh,
so it's a
miss on
9.
an attack roll.
Come on.
Thanks,
A
Barry.
great one.
Well, hopefully we don't fight today.
He is not okay. What were you? He's lying.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Barry, what is your occupation in the city? Are you a fisherman?
Was?
You retired.
Sure.
Interesting.
Is your name even Barry?
Yeah.
Well, on the seas.
Look, watch this. And he's going to attack the corpse.
Come on.
15. Not bad.
He read the room.
You read the room very well.
So he's, after he pulls the leather armor off of a corpse, he's like,
That's
not bad.
Those were some good cuts. I'm not promising you adventure on the seas, but definitely an opportunity to practice those cuts. And to herald more adventure.
That was against a dead thing. I mean, yes, that was wonderful for killing dead people, which we've done before.
Master Flayer
A master flayer.
was my job on the ship.
Oh, so you're a
He
chef.
is useful.
No, I fillet fish.
Which is a thankless,
Crap.
tiring job.
We don't have a chef aboard,
Yes, we do.
do we?
Yes.
we do. We do. But he can always use a flayer. Nah?
Yes.
So, however, we are going to fight pirates, and I want to make sure that
Don't you dare look at me.
you're not going to run.
Off a ship?
Or cower.
Right.
So, can you do it when there's a sword up against you and I draw Kumara? and put it to him here. Not immediately like to him, but a nice distance away. And I take a
10
fencing
silver
stance.
pieces on Barry as Uzo looks at Ruckus.
He sheathes the scimitar for a second, ties the last few things on the leather armor,
The bloody leather armor.
comes out.
I'll take that.
First one to draw blood wins.
No,
What?
Yes.
I'm not going to be drawing any blood. No worries. And I just kind of feel the sword and kind of just ching ching.
Okay.
Just try and get through and see how his guard is.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ching
Right.
ching.
You've managed to intimidate our captain. Good job.
It's real bad.
You scared?
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. That is +9, so 11.
But it's only leather armor.
11 does not hit.
Yeah, it does not.
So he kind of, ducks out of the way,
Mm-hmm. Ready myself again.
and he comes at you. 16.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Some ping, ping. All right. Nice form. Nice
It's not
form.
bad. Not bad.
Yes. Your elbow a little higher. Give it a little panache, like this.
And he does.
Murder him!
22 to hit.
Just hits. I have 21.
All right. So as you were like a little higher, he gets in there.
Uzo nudges Ruckus. 10 gold pieces.
Come on.
7 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge.
All right.
I'll have it. That's right. I'll have it. It's a bit. So that's 3 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what that's like. It's like riding a bike. Whatever it is.
What's a bike?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a friend of mine.
You ride your friend.
How beautiful.
We'll talk later.
That's well done, Barry. I say you're hired. I was like, sheath.
Pay up, Ruckus.
I didn't even want to pay on a bet on Remy.
How about this? They have a
It's
conversation.
been a long day. You leave me alone.
In the corner, we start a Deadpool.
I like what you're saying.
I put Barry at the end. He seems pretty capable. Who do you think on our crew is the first to find their maker?
I'm surprised Jensen's alive right now.
Me too.
Yeah. He's a man of many accents, but
Master of disguise.
I just looked down at my tablet and I realized more tabs are open than usual, and for some odd reason, Mentula Magna is sitting here in front of me. I don't know why.
Yes!
Sorry.
Massive energy there.
What are you talking about over there?
shut up. You shut up, Captain.
What?
Good Captain. And I'm kind of passing you. No, I'm passing you the 10 gold as you're walking away.
So I'm gonna finish my drink and set my cup down on the counter. Are we done? Can we go back to the ship?
We have to wait for Barnabas to get here.
Hold on. How are you feeling? How does she look to me?
Awful.
Pretty awful. I am hurt. I hurt a lot, and I would very much like to get somewhere safe so I can sleep for a while. But
Where is Squeal?
Squeal is delivering body parts to Harley, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. She's hungry. She's hungry. Even though she doesn't exist technically. She does get hungry.
Protecting the ship. That's hard.
There's a tiger and a hyena.
We need to thank Squeal for this.
tiger.
Yes,
If Squeal was not here,
Squeal saved my life,
yes,
without exaggeration.
yes. So,
And I'm sorry if I'm a little short at the moment. I'm in rather a lot of pain, and I can't do anything about it.
as am I. Touch the wound I was just given.
And I can't do anything to help you either, which then pisses me off. So I'm not a happy camper at the moment, and I would very much like to get back to the ship as soon as possible.
Well, if you guys like, you can go, of course. I will stay here and inform Barnabas.
We don't travel alone right now.
That's fair.
When we have groups like that after us, we stay together.
Okay.
And Rachel comes out because I know Barnabas. I can talk to him.
Please.
Does he frequent the bar?
Occasionally, yeah. He and Seth or Saith or whatever.
Seth, I think.
Oh.
I call him
He
Seth.
answers to both. So.
If you would be good enough to explain to him exactly what happened, he knows us. He knows our reputation.
And tell him we're leaving.
Yes.
He'll love that.
He will love it.
I'm sure.
Everybody love that.
Oh, but also that we caught and ended his murder, the murderer he's looking for.
Well, maybe.
Should we leave the head of the murderer here on the counter?
Well, because it
No,
was
they...
it was devils who killed Barry.
Yeah, and we killed the devils
No.
on our ship.
Well, we killed the devils on the ship, and maybe it's the same ones, but there may be more. I'd
It
have
was
the same
literally, they took their guises to the ships. I assume it's the same ones.
I mean, sure.
So Barry pops up. You fought devils, right? You
Many times.
killed them?
Yes.
Yes. What's with the air quotes?
Yeah, that's kind of condescending,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Uzo kind of.
When you kill a devil, it's just banished back to its plane of existence.
He's right.
What are you?
Who?
What are you? not
What were those
smart
names?
people?
You know.
We inconvenienced them for a moment.
Did you just call us not smart?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think just a lack of knowledge isn't indicative of a lack of intelligence.
I concur.
And Uzo leans in, and I don't like to be insulted. Intimidation.
All right. I'm building this character sheet on the fly.
Really? How bad?
You want a D6?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Nice.
There it is.
And what?
16.
So would this be going against something,
No,
or just a DC? Well, because he rolled, so you're intimidating versus
whatever his DC is.
insight?
Intimidation versus.
I guess. Well, I don't know if it's
think it's
insight,
insight.
but it might be a save against intimidation. So I would say a wisdom save.
Well, he got 20, so he beat you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I've seen some things. All of a sudden, like, you just see this confidence that is just built up over the last 3 minutes.
He cut me, and then all of a sudden he felt like a
exactly.
really big man.
Well,
I mean, compared to you.
Okay.
Well, I guess a fisherman must do what he must on occasion, but you join our crew, you don't insult the crew members, and you don't cower anymore. And we will welcome you with open arms.
And maybe.
And hazard pay. Sorry. What?
No, and hazard pay.
yeah.
And maybe you'll survive longer than the other Barry. That's what I say.
He's definitely not the most
Thank you,
intelligent of
Ruckus.
us.
Yeah.
Of us, he is the least intelligent. I
No,
promise
I'm
you, Barry.
intimidating. I'm making a point.
He's the most intelligent. He's the least wise.
For a while, I did believe you. That Barry just walked away. But since you now told me he's dead. You know.
Yeah, devils and all that.
Yes.
The ones that we killed.
Ah, right.
Yes. Yeah.
Take solace
Tricky bastards.
in the fact that we don't leave a person behind. We came back for Barry.
That's right.
It's unfortunate what befell him, but we did not leave him to his fate.
And we saved one crew member, luckily. So.
Right.
Your death will be mourned. Don't worry.
Thank you, Ruckus.
We all may die. That's what the hazard pay is for. Barry, we're gonna go to the ship. Is there any affairs that you need to see to before you join us?
No.
Excellent. Excellent.
If I did have any affairs to see to, I wouldn't be joining you on the ship.
I see. Well, the good news is that the crew is great. Jensen is going to change the way you speak.
True.
You'll like him.
He's good.
And
Good pictures.
we have a bugbear. How do you feel about that? It's quite handy in a scrap.
Own a bugbear?
We do
No.
not own one. We've hired one as a crew
Oh,
member.
okay, good. I was
You're,
gonna
you're
say.
looking at the captain
God.
and officers of the Irregular Phoenix. So,
Yeah.
Captain, huh?
not him. No, it's you do see the hat as my feathers are a little more singed from the fireball.
I had nothing to do with that one.
World isn't always fair. The smartest guy is not the captain, unfortunately.
Anyhow, we have a bugbear. So as long as you're cool with that, you're welcome to join us.
Sure.
I mean, he's been drinking in a tavern with a goblin bard. Waterdeep is very varied.
Indeed.
But are we actually gonna have protection at the bar?
I'm going to talk to Squeal if we run into him before that.
Fair enough.
We don't want an entire squadron here. That would put off our patrons. And us being gone means there's less of a chance, but...
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Everyone.
God damn. 11.
9.
I am off
19.
form today.
All right.
I am very much off form today.
And Winthorpe?
You're hurt.
Yes, I'm hurt, but so is he.
Yeah, Winthorpe has a natural 18, and I have a 15.
So Winthorpe kind of fluttering around, goes towards the door. You see the back door crack, just a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then this big nose come in. This horse head. I got you guys. I got it.
I think do we all notice that?
Just close the door.
Winthorpe tells this to me telepathically, but he has no idea who this is.
There's a very sneaky horse that just came in and said he's got this.
What?
What?
There's a horse.
You're kidding.
Wait, which... Steadfast?
I don't know. There was a horse came into the tavern, said I've got this.
It was definitely Steadfast.
Was it a
I mean,
sneaky
just,
one or
the
was it a
hood
loud one?
Of his cloak.
If it was a
I know that hood.
I don't think I saw Steadfast the last time, so.
Okay.
I know that hood anywhere.
If it was a sneaky one, it was Steadfast. He's a rogue now.
God.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Where was he during that fight?
That's an excellent fucking question.
It doesn't matter. If he's got this, I trust him.
I do still want to talk to Squeal before we leave, if we can.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can find him on the way.
I
Yes.
can't believe we're all in favor of blindly trusting the horse, the talking horse. But
I
yes.
mean, I would take Steadfast over Alacrity every day of the 10 day, and then some.
But she's a brigadier general, and I hate her.
But she's Alacrity.
What's wrong with Alacrity?
The door opens again, he's like, and you just see a horse look at you.
I'll just give you a look.
He just looks at you like, really? Really? Shuts again.
Alacrity. Oh, hi. How you doing, Remy? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You know perfectly well what I'm talking about.
I wish I was doing great, actually. Oh,
I
this is awful.
Sit through it.
completely understand. Let's go back to the ship. Maybe we'll see Squeal along the way.
Agreed. Winthorpe, I will tell him, Winthorpe, fly above, and if you see the goblin, let me know.
Okay.
Guys ready to go?
Yes.
One more thing. Okay.
Yeah. Smooth.
In the box.
No, don't even need that dice. 2 and a 3.
Do you have any left?
Come on, you said
do
no
out of the-
tigers.
Out of the original bag, yes. So I got Jom and Mac Badger again. And
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Jom and Mac Badger. I can't do the voice you did.
Jom is a giant rat, and Mac Badger is a badger.
I thought the giant rat came out already.
That was
He
a
did,
mitten.
but he can still come out
Oh,
again.
it's the mitten.
Yeah.
It was a mitten.
Yeah.
He died immediately.
He pulled balls. You kept pulling those
So
damn
did
things.
anything that took that breath there. It was just lightning breath. Poof! Everyone goes, oh.
Yeah.
Only the wolf cowered in the corner the whole time.
Poor Nymeria.
Damn it.
All right. So you guys, are you taking a dray or are you walking? It is.
No.
Let's take
It
a
is
doc's dray.
mid-afternoon about this point.
I think we take a dray. We go as quickly as possible.
Excellent, and
have-
we'll stop if Winthorpe lets me know.
Okay.
I agree.
So you all get in, including Barry, who. The one thing you notice right away is that whatever thug was wearing this leather armor before, Barry did not shower. So the entire thing has a bit of a ruckus smell to it.
Yeah.
Old ruckus smell.
Season 1 ruckus.
Season 1 ruckus.
Yeah.
When we get to the docks, before we board the ship, I have this decanter of water that I would appreciate if we used to bathe
Ruckus.
you and the...
Oh. It's him.
I believe
I
it.
would appreciate that. I imagine my first task on the ship would be to take care of this.
Yeah.
Because
Not a good first name.
imagine having this on down here.
Yeah.
Might get some looks.
Or we could buy new leather armor on the way.
We haven't
Could
time.
buy me new leather armor.
We
on the
haven't
way?
time.
Okay.
Hold on. How will buying new leather armor or cleaning be different from cleaning this one?
Yeah. One would be better.
Yeah, I think they're the same. I think this dude's right. I'm not going to call him what do you think I'm going to call him, but I think this is right.
Also, don't forget you need to take that off before you sleep.
Yeah, I will. There's a tank I'm going to sleep naked in or something to get
Please
it off.
don't.
No, you are not.
Please don't.
Welcome to the crew.
If you haven't heard of the Foxy Irregulars by now, well, welcome.
Our bar was named Irregular.
There is a tank under the ship. Don't eat or fillet anything in there. Those are our friends.
Octopus.
Octopi?
Yes. Octopies.
Okay.
Pies?
You might find animals on the ship. Don't bother them. They are fine.
There's a
friends.
tank. Is it an octopier ship?
Formerly.
It is. Yes.
Formerly, it's ours now.
Yes.
you-
Do you know much about the octopiers?
Were you part of the Octopiers?
I was.
Is that right?
Yeah. 4 years. Traveled
I-
with them.
Are you familiar with this armor? And I'm grabbing whatever's close to me here.
yeah.
You do it all the time.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
You have the deep armor.
It's so deep.
Oh, yeah. I get deep in these.
Yeah, I used to wear that.
Really?
He actually, inside, it's a little dark in here, and he's like, grabs the drape and he's like, whoosh, to get light to shine it. Like, that.
Keep your distance, Barry.
What is? Have you seen? Is there right in here on the inside? You kind of like pull it out.
Yeah. Do I see anything?
BG is kind of like stamped into the leather there.
No, I don't see anything.
Does it say? Is there a B and a G there?
No.
Can Uzo read?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can read any language. Damn it.
That's right.
So yeah,
Deception.
deception check.
I'm not inspiring that.
Oh, I'm proficient.
I might inspire.
It's not going to matter. He's,
Okay.
Low insight?
Okay. A little roll. It's an amazing insights for all I know. I haven't made a character sheet yet. Everything's a +5.
Man, I want that character sheet. Can I trade?
So he's, oh, yeah. Closes the curtain again and
That's very interesting. Octopiers days, huh? How was it octopiering?
sometimes boring,
Huh?
sometimes exciting.
How do you know where to massage the octopus?
I never did the massaging.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh.
So I would often, all of the other catch, I would take care of. So
Oh.
they would get other fish in the octopus
Yes.
octopus nets, and that's what I would
Fillet.
take care of. Yes.
Great. Well, do you also know how to care for octopi then?
I mean, sure. You put them in a tank and.
Feed them and whatnot?
Some food flakes.
Yeah.
No?
No, I don't think we ever fed them. I imagine some fish bits, maybe.
Okay. Just thought we might have someone who could help out around the ship to take care of Bryn.
You throw crabs into the ship and other bottom things. He takes care of himself.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
So 15 minutes goes past.
Any word from Winthrop?
Winthrop does not come back, or does not tell you
Bye,
anything.
Winthrop.
He's been summoned by another. You make your way to the irregular tavern, the irregular Phoenix, the ship,
The ship.
the boat,
Based on the foxes.
and you get out. It is 2 silver for the ride. Someone must pay that.
Do you know who we are?
2 silver from my
You got it?
hand, yeah.
That
No.
is irrelevant then. Have a good day, driver.
What'll do to tip?
Yeah,
No, okay.
you guys are some stinky ass mofo's.
I give him
I have
2
no
silver worth of nibs.
So what is that, 20 nibs?
You were carrying
Yeah.
that during the
Yeah.
entire fight?
I am carrying 4,265
Why?
gold, 233 silver, and
You need to
3,000
check that
copper.
box to
That-
encumbrance for coins.
No!
That takes away
Yes.
his stealth.
I mean, if you need me to, I have a bag of holding.
Yeah, she has my bomb. She has my bomb!
Yes, and you're not getting it back
So you say.
until you need it.
Sister.
Brother, you're not getting it back until you need it.
She's right, Ruckus.
I'm getting it.
All right. So you make it back to the ship. It is getting to the evening at this point, and you guys head up the gangplank. Where you get to the top, you see Clint and a tiger sitting there. And Clint looks at you. It's like, aye, password.
Oh, crap.
Are you serious?
No one on this boat without a password.
Do you know?
He's right, you know.
I remember it. Do you?
I wrote it down.
Barry. Is it Barry?
Ruckus is a git.
Is it?
No, that wasn't it.
Yes,
That was not
Something
it.
about
Ruckus-
that was
my
what you sent it to.
Ruckus is not sucker, he's amazing. Is
As
that
he
it?
says password, Uzo lifts his drape. Was that it?
I don't think everybody has that password information.
I will tell you right now that I don't, and I don't appreciate that.
No?
Put it away. And I slap.
I remember telling you, but I forgot. Squeal!
Where is Squeal? He didn't have the password.
Oh God.
I think you gave Squeal the password.
Yeah,
we did.
You did.
We did.
So Squeal's like, hey, guys, hi.
Hi, Squeal.
And I put
We're still here.
my hand on Squeal's shoulder, and I talk to him through Awakened Mind. Squeal, we have forgotten the password. Clint, being the upstanding crew member he is, will not give it to us or let us on the ship.
Write it down.
But do you remember what it was?
What
Of
was
course.
it?
What was it?
It wasn't banana.
I can't tell you.
What? Squeal.
You have to
You're not
tell us the
hearing it.
password. You can't. Yeah. And it's like, how do I know you're the real Uzo?
Uzo's face is... Squeal, I want you to listen to me very carefully. We appreciated your help at the tavern, but you're making me very upset.
Hold on, I gotta go to characters. I gotta bring Squeal up because he's not.
I mean, he's small and pretty easily intimidated.
Little OP. I'm kidding.
Squeal,
Sup?
I will tell you exactly what
Go about your
transpired in the
business.
bar between us. What would it cost for you to give us the password that we created?
Oh, you're gonna put me on the ship.
No.
I gotta be on the ship.
Uh,
I'll give you the password if you promise that I can come with you.
what about if you come with us on a different journey than this one?
It's called peace.
Thank you.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
It's codpiece, as he lets him go and says, you are not coming on this ship. How dare you do that to me? Clint, out of my way. And he walks on. Thank you for
right.
your service, Squeal. And
All
he walks
right.
to his quarters. Uzo's gone.
We suck.
Codpiece. And I'm gonna just like put my hands on Squeal's shoulders. Can I talk to you for a moment, privately?
Yes, please.
And I'm gonna like guide him over to in front of my cabin, but not inside.
As Uzo walks away.
What?
How dare you, Squeal? I can't believe
I'm
it.
following.
He slams the door and walks downstairs.
Stealthily following.
On this ship, there's nowhere to hide.
I am. If you're not looking back and you're going forward, I'm following behind Clint very, very quietly.
I'm gonna talk to
Stealthily.
Squeal.
Or Squeal, yes. Well, now he's the
Fine.
same size as me. I can't hide behind him.
No.
Okay, fine.
So I'm gonna like,
Okay.
as soon as I've pulled Squeal aside, I'm gonna like kneel down and get on his eye level. Squeal, I owe you my life.
Yes.
I cannot begin to thank you enough for being there for us. I would have been unable to help anyone without that, and I do not take that lightly. I need to ask you a favor.
Yeah, anything.
It might be one of the biggest favors I've ever asked anyone.
I can do it.
I need you to stay at the tavern.
But what
Here's-
about the ship?
Here's the thing. They came to the tavern because they knew it belonged to us. And if we had never come, they might have hurt you. They might have hurt Rachel and Aaron and Tia and Ren. And we wouldn't have been there to stop them. And I can't do anything. I can't be in two places at once. I can't. And I would give everything to be able to be in two places at once to protect everyone that I care about. But the best thing that I can do for Ren and Tia and Aaron and for Rachel is to leave them here. Because if they're not with us, they have a better chance of survival. And if you stay, you proved yourself in battle. You proved yourself as someone who stood alongside us and kept us alive. And I cannot thank you enough for that. And I need you to watch over my home, over my family. Because they're still children. They haven't taken their adult names yet, and I can't be there to protect them. If you would do that for me, that would mean absolutely the world to me.
Yeah, I can do that. Imagine the song, Andraste, or the Foxy Irregulars asking a favor of me.
And you're the one that I trust to do it.
And
I have pulled him aside.
yeah, no. As you guys are over there talking, you hear like loud thumps coming up the stairs, and Uzo opens the door. And another thing, it was called peace. I was technically right. Don't you withhold the password from me again. Thank you, Clint, for doing your job. Slams the door, goes back downstairs. Then you hear, Bagawa, didn't you tell me the password?
Don't mind him. It's been an intensely long day.
In the background, Ruckus nods in approval.
Yeah, I watched a hyena eat a human head. Yeah, it was quite fascinating, actually.
I'm sure.
Yeah. You know,
But-
I have nightmares for a week, but it's okay.
Will you watch over the tavern in my stead?
I will.
And watch over the children for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Squeal the bard,
Squeal the bard.
protector of the Irregular Tavern.
And the last of the Nyalo tribe.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a small thing that I ask of you. This is my family that I'm putting in your hands.
Yes, I'll do it.
Thank
And
you.
I will learn a spell so that I can contact you, tell you everything's okay.
Please do. I know a spell like that. It's called Sending. If you can learn that one, keep me updated. Let me know how things are going.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
And he runs up and he gives you a big hug.
And I wrap my arms around him, just hold him for a minute.
You hear another large set of stairs come up. The door opens. Uzo doesn't quite have the words, and he slams the door and walks back downstairs.
I'm outside, introducing our new crew member to the rest.
This is Barry. This is new Barry.
I actually want to role play it.
New Barry.
So I'm going to give Squeal 2 silver for the dray and send him back to the tavern.
He looks at it. He's like,
Just for me.
Yes. Okay. You would not believe how much money I have.
I actually would believe it. Your songs are incredible.
and he will head off. After he will make his rounds to each of you, and be very brief and just say, "Sucker, it's been good. It's been good to know you."
Thank you. It's Ruckus now. I'm gonna go back to Ruckus if that's cool.
Good. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, the lying horse did nothing. Thank you for your tales that will haunt me until I die.
Until you actually die.
Until I legitimately die.
Oh yeah. I had to go talk to Alacrity.
You know how to do that.
Okay. I do.
Listen, I get you're gonna do your own thing, but, maybe spice it up a bit with, like, Ruckus is so heroic, so good, he's the best boatsman you've ever seen.
What's boatsman?
It's like a bosun, but I see that it frustrates people when I say boatsman, so I'm gonna stick with boatsman. I whisper that to him.
Yeah, and he gets a big smile on his face. He's like, huh.
Boatsman the bosun. Boatsman the bosun. Not really a boatsman. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like it.
Do whatever you will. Whatever.
So, and then he goes, and you're out.
Yeah. We'll just take that moment.
Okay.
And I'll say to him, Squeal, you saved Andraste's life. You protected the tavern. And if you really want to come with us, I've been thinking it over, and I absolutely appreciate what you did for us very much. But,
Right.
you know...
I would love to, Remy, but I've made a promise to Andraste. I'm going to protect her. I'm going to go protect her family.
Well, that's a much better idea. It's a much better idea.
But thank you for the offer.
I think you're well suited for
in the
it.
future. Yes.
You are an impressive little goblin. And proud to have you. Proud to know you. And perhaps a song or two about Kumara, huh? Might be fun.
Who's Kumara?
Oh, this is Kumara.
Oh!
This is my blade, which gives me the powers that I have. Eldritch Blast.
Blade gives you powers?
Yes, it is...
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know. I mean, I've used it to great effect thus far.
Oh, right.
I mean...
Okay, that's okay. Okay, Remy. Bye. And he's like kind of like backs away. He's like, okay, sounds good.
Okay, well, thank you.
Where's Uzo?
Is he gonna come downstairs?
I heard him screaming, coming up and down. Please go talk to him.
He runs downstairs. Uzo! Who's he down here?
He opens the door. I'm sorry, Squeal. I let my emotions get the best of me. You helped us out enormously at the tavern, he says to his team. And for that, I am grateful. Without you, one or all of us may have fallen. And I don't think you will be joining us on this journey, but I keep the door open for maybe potential down the line.
I don't know. Remy asked me as well. That's 2 against 1.
Remy asked you to join the...
Yeah, maybe I should.
Well, he is the captain. I don't know what to say to that. But thank you for everything you've done. And make sure when you tell the tales of the tavern, you include the story about the mage fight in miraculous detail and me displaying my magnificence at the end. Don't leave out the magnificence part, okay? Thank you, Squeal. Bye-bye.
You gotta push him out.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye, everyone.
Opens the door. I will miss you, Squeal. Please take care.
I'll miss you too. So as he comes up to hug you.
Too much. Okay.
It's like it's...
I mean, that's why Andraste knelt down.
Yeah.
So she was on eye level.
Mental note, don't do that.
You are a good person, Squeal. Thank you so much.
I'm a person.
And with that, Squeal runs off to take a drive back to the tavern.
All right.
As they're going up there, I'm gathering the crew. Crew, gather around. We have to introduce you to someone new. They all gather?
Yes, they do.
It was very sad. Actually, where are the officers?
I'm right here.
I've been like, I'm ready to throw this sword, man.
Winthorpe, can you please go get Uzo?
Like I'm like coming from the foxhole all up to the wheel. I'm right here.
Tell Winthorpe to be careful. Uzo's in a reprimanding mood right now.
Uzo's in a mood.
I relay the message, and he knocks on the door,
Okay.
pecks at it.
What did you...
And it's just like,
Of Gahul.
It just screams at him and screeches.
You see an ethereal rat in the back of its throat.
Ethereal rat.
And as he comes up, I say, it was very unfortunate what happened to Jensen.
What I hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what happened to Barry.
Yeah. Yeah, that was worse.
Your lives were put in danger because of us. I'm afraid that is always going to be the case.
Do we have more money?
But you, of course, will share in what we find, if we are to find anything of value.
Yeah.
This crew is important and no one can be replaced. So I'd like to introduce you.
Just kind of like out kind of from behind Uzo, as you say that in a sort of defeated, like, oh, this is not good. So he steps out and you say,
This is Barry.
and you just see a dumbfounded look, like a pin drops.
Yeah.
Ping, ping.
I don't get it. Barry is the new crew member. He's not old Barry, and we can never replace old Barry, who was quite young and very unfortunate that he died. But
It does suck.
And then you kind of hear like, it very sucked.
well, this Barry is new and improved Barry.
Barry 2.0, some may say.
This Barry, who used to be an Octopier, is now here to help us on this Octopier's ship. He brings a lot of experience with him, sailing with the Octopiers, and he's quite a nice fish prep cook guy. What do they call those?
A filleter.
Filet.
So you just see, so he steps up and he goes, thank you, Captain.
Yes.
Kind of twirls the scimitar,
I like back up a step.
puts it back in. It is very good to. What was your name, Captain?
Yes, I am Captain Remington, Slade Remington,
Captain Remington.
or Remy the Fox, as you like.
Okay. Right.
This is Andraste.
Hello.
You met Ruckus, I'm sure.
Ruckus Highborn, your boatsman. You mention my real name, I'll kill you.
Boatswain, and no one knows your real name except us.
Oh,
Which is as it should be.
I heard the letter.
Oh,
He
God.
was there.
Although I don't know what it means. I don't know.
That's fine. Leave it like that. It's probably safer for your sanity.
And this here is Uzo.
Pleasure.
He's our first mate.
Oh.
Andraste
Oh.
is our navigator.
Oh.
If anything befalls the captain, then I'm in charge.
But he will do his best so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
but he will say things maniacally.
I'm the quartermaster.
Well, yes.
Right. Okay. Good.
Excellent, excellent. And of course you will do everything Uzo says.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you.
And that'll go over like a lead balloon.
Right.
Insight check.
Oof.
I'm not inspiring that.
7.
He's somewhat concerned that you are the first mate.
Join the club.
The attitude. There's something the first mate can do. Anyway.
So, do I notice the attitude as well?
I mean, you notice him, like, it's a concerned look. It's like,
Okay.
oh, there
Well,
might
look-
be something.
I look back and forth. And you will do everything Mr. Uzo says, and you will cut the attitude.
Right.
That's aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you.
He will fall into place.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You see him glance over at Clint with just a weird look.
Okay.
And Clint just gives him a nod.
Mr. Clint here will see to your salary, of course, and will get you settled. In the meantime, let's get ready to go. Yes? We have places to be.
Yes.
Where is
Oh, to kill.
Trace?
Oh, yeah.
She was...
Yeah, she's down in Mr. Uzo's quarters, so.
Excellent.
Sorry,
excellent.
what? All right.
It's something
Where
I
she's
forgot
been
to say.
staying
Yeah.
the last long time.
None of my
I've been sleeping
business.
up in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
None of my business.
I did forget that.
Excellent. Well, if she's aboard, let's go ahead and set sail. Andraste, let's chart our course. We head for Electrum Island.
Let's do it.
All right.
And I pull out the
Okay.
map just to start. Well, we need to get out of the harbor first, but to chart the path.
What time of day is it right now?
It's getting toward evening.
It's like
It's
midday.
getting to evening.
Okay, so we're still, we're setting out at night.
I mean, why not?
Getting out of the,
Yeah, there's
around
still
dusk.
a few hours of night.
I'm just
day
cool.
left.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying, I have no
Yeah,
preference.
Yeah, we're going to get a move on and get away from Waterdeep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Agree to that.
We need to get away from as far from Waterdeep as we can. I wonder. It just seems odd that all this is happening and the Open Lord hasn't done anything.
This is Waterdeep.
She is intensely powerful, and having devils running about in the city, that's something that she.
This is Waterdeep.
Regardless, devils are not good for Waterdeep.
People have been pillaging, and crimes have been. There are a million things that the gods turned a blind eye to.
And she cannot do everything.
No, but she should be aware of most things.
Well, that's what she has people for. That's what she has people for. And we handled it.
Walks away as he goes,
Oh.
don't wait for miracles. And he just walks away to talk.
I don't
to you.
wait for miracles, I create them.
Okay, well, technically Lyra, but okay.
She wouldn't have hired me if I wasn't going to be the right person at the right time.
Uzo's helping prep the boat with all the whatever the stuff needs to be done.
Okay.
Going in the gangplank.
I'm going up with Andraste to help chart the course and make sure everything's good.
All right.
Down to the boatsmen.
You're
The cannons. For now.
All right.
In case we need to fire on the port
Yeah.
of Waterdeep.
God.
Well, we need to
find
name
something.
roll.
Yeah, fire on
What
something.
kind of a roll?
This is wisdom. So,
Nice, 23.
yep, not a problem.
He's right.
With ease, you have now done this exit out of Waterdeep Harbor a few times. So you are getting familiar with the exact path out that's best to avoid any.
Problems.
Yes. And you start off on your voyage, and a little bit goes by. Are you doing anything? Are you just kind of out and watching, or?
Yeah, I was up there making sure everything's going good,
Okay.
looking over the ship, seeing how things are. Yeah.
Clint comes over to you and says, "A word, Captain."
Yes. You have this Andraste.
I have it. Hi,
Speaking. Hi. Speaking my cabin. Yes.
And
Go down to my quarters.
he goes down.
Have a seat, Clint. What is it?
It's the first mate, sir.
Oh, is it? What is wrong with Uzo?
His attitude is a bit, harsh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Could you cite some examples for me?
Through the walls you hear, put your back into it.
Honey,
I shrunk the kids.
honey's better than flies for making friends or something?
Well, on a ship there is order, as you know, and there must be. I know that Uzo can be a little rough around the edges, but I truly believe he cares for each and every one of you.
What is wrong with you?
He just wants this ship to run the absolute best, and he wants you guys to be your absolute best.
There. Some morale.
Yes.
It'd be nicer if he was nicer for morale.
I'll have a word with him, for sure. It definitely is worth it. I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, but also I rely on you to help the crew through this as well. We're all here and in this together, and that's the only way we're going to get out of it. So, I appreciate it.
Very good.
Thank you.
And he takes off.
Bunny,
As I
pull
open...
the panties out of your ass and get that sail up.
Excellent, excellent. Mr. Uzo, let's have a discussion here.
You look over, and there are panties in Bunny's ass.
Andros is like,
He's not wearing them.
You know what? Never mind. You deserve that. Now come in, Uzo. Let's have a quick word.
And he walks back. Yes. What's up, Captain?
Come on in. And close the door. How are things going with the crew?
Things are running efficiently.
Ah, they are. They are. That's good. How have they been reacting to you as the first mate?
No dissent, if that's what you're asking. They listen.
And that's good. That's good. It seems that you're being rather harsh out there. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah. I did make Jensen cry, but
He has been through a lot lately. I mean, you mean like just now?
yes.
Okay. I see. Yeah, let's think about that. Crew morale is very important. If they don't want to be here, they won't be, or they will be useless to us.
We are paying them to do a job.
That is correct. But not everybody can just take the money and do the job well, especially if the morale is low, just like anything.
What do you propose I do, let's say, if Clint forgets to prep something? Should I tell him he's pretty?
No. No, it's not about that. Yes, a stern talking to can be good and is good, and I completely agree with that. But I think that there's a way to have both. It's not just 1 or a 0 here. I think there's room. I think. First, let me tell you, I think it's absolutely amazing what you have been doing, especially mingling in with the crew and talking to them, eating with them, and everything like that. I think that sets a very good example and is a good way to endear them to you. But when working, perhaps not berating them so much. Yes. That's one thing we could do is tell them when they do good work, and when they mess up, work with them to fix it.
Did someone complain to you about me?
I've just been noticing things.
Who was it?
Nobody. Nobody.
Okay.
I just, my door opens and I hear you screaming.
Ah, yes.
And sometimes my door is closed and I hear you. So, I understand it's important, but I think that what we want is the men's respect. And to do that, we have to work with them and set a good example. I think we can do this.
Okay.
I think you can do this.
Change my approach. That is fine. We'll see how that goes.
Just somewhere in the middle, right? It doesn't have to be too soft. It doesn't have to be too hard. And if you like, I can be right there with you.
I'll see what happens when I change my attack.
Attack?
That's a really interesting
Approach.
word.
Approach.
Approach.
Yes.
When
yes.
I change my approach.
See, there it is. No problem. No problem.
More pleases and thank yous.
No, not about that. Just less name calling and less berating.
What is the point of having power over another man if you cannot call him a name?
Imagine when people have power over you and how you would like to be treated during that time.
You pay me to swab a deck, call me whatever you want.
That may be your opinion, but it's not everyone's. And we want to make sure that we can reach our destination and get back with a crew who can help us do that.
In all seriousness, Remy, I appreciate the conversation, and I will take a different approach to the crew because I don't want them to resent me at all, especially in the heat of battle. What I would prefer, though, is for them to fear consequences from me than from our enemy.
I think fear is not as powerful as respect. Fear does not give you loyalty, not true loyalty. Respect does. I think the men should come to respect you as I respect you, as the rest of the irregulars respect you. I think you're worthy of that respect. And I think that giving just a little bit, walking towards them, one step, you may see them come towards you too.
Okay. Fear is immediate. Earning respect takes time, but
It does.
we have nothing but time. I will change my attack. My approach.
There it is. There it is. Thank you, Uzo. I really think you're the best man for the job, and I will always have your back. Always.
Oh, thank you very much, Captain
Absolutely.
Remy.
Oh, thank you. All right. Shall we give it a go?
Uzo opens the door and he... Bunny, are you done with that yet? Do you need some help?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, no. It's all done. I got it. It's kind of ribbon. Thank you, though. Got it.
You are doing a great job. Thank you, Bunny.
Captain.
Well done. He's right.
We might have another devil.
That's true. However, he hasn't blasted anyone yet. So.
Yet, being the operative word, though.
Uzo, you see Uzo walking around to the different people doing different stuff at different stations. Great job. Great job. Good job.
I just
Pat on the butt.
try and go, be specific.
Great job, Clint. Great.
Good work. Absolutely.
Great job, Jensen.
If you try that with me, Uzo, you will lose a hand.
Andraste,
Captain Remington,
you are doing brilliantly. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Carry on.
Cheers.
What are you doing during all of this?
Oh, I'm lazily kicking it in near the cannons. I'm just waiting until I hear something attack, and then I'm gonna be like, I'll fire these cannons the second I hear something even. Whatever I discern that it is.
Oh no.
All right. If there's nothing else, we are going to take a break, and then we'll come back for the rest of the sea voyage and see how far we get.
Can we rest?
Short rest.
Please. I want a long rest. Please.
I'm actually really low.
Don't do it now, but we'll
get
come back for a
Oh,
rest.
shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So, hashtag chaos, everybody. U.S. and Canada only, excluding Quebec. Sorry, the laws are stupid.
Great job, Chet. Good job.
Hashtag chaos. We are giving away a Gale Force 9 spell deck of your choice. You can get the girthy arcane ones or the very specific paladin deck. Either one.
Or the even more specific cleric deck.
Yes. They've got a lot of different decks for all of your needs.
Yeah. Get some bang for your buck.
I hate all of you.
That works!
It does. And I hate you more for it.
Exclamation point wizard or exclamation point druid gets you to our Amazon affiliate link, which also helps us if you want to buy your own.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
So do that. We're going to be right back. Hashtag chaos in the chat.
cocaine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Quest and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Both of them.
And the password is codpiece.
The password. I did not remember the password.
Thank you, Chad.
It's
What?
been 3 weeks. Serious that.
I remembered that there was a password.
yeah. And we're just relying on us.
You said codpiece confidently enough that it convinced
No,
me.
as soon as you said it, I was like, that was it.
That wasn't.
Because you guys said a bunch of other things. I was like, no.
And
it was almost Ruckus is a something. Right?
That's right.
Ruckus is a git,
Yeah.
which is the one that I remembered.
Well,
Luckily, we saved ourselves. That's in line.
Where did you have it written down?
I didn't.
Oh, he just came back.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
Did you look at the chat?
Cheat to win. I went into the Twitch app and looked at chat, and one person said, "Codpiece."
Who was that?
I forget.
Very nice. Thank you, chat, for helping us, helping the players.
Even almost a month later, they're still helping
Yeah.
us.
That is great.
I feel embarrassed, actually.
Congratulations. I totally did not remember. I was like, what's the password?
You made it this
then-
whole big
oh.
thing, and I came up with it.
Yeah, I know. Especially, and then when you couldn't remember and you were like trying to get Squeal to tell you. No, that's exactly what a bad guy would do.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah.
That is exactly what a devil would do.
Clint and Squeal did a good job. They really did. I trust them so much more.
Oh man, everybody thinks you're a devil now because you're so nice to them.
Let's roll for that morale.
So congratulations to Prick James for winning that.
Can we say that?
Yep.
Who won?
Prick James.
God damn it, Warren.
Bitch.
P. Rick.
Yeah. Congratulations on winning that.
Shout out to the
We will send you a quick whisper asking you which spell deck you would like. And respond back to that, and then we'll get more information it's sent out to you. Thank you. We've got bits. You've got mail.
Yeah.
We have 500 bits from Rap Starburn.
Thank you.
2 Ruckus for the Star Bomb shirt.
Ah.
Nice.
Is that a?
It is Starbomb, which is a different YouTube channel they made. It's like the Lonely Island, but for video games.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
How about we
Got it.
don't
So they-
advertise other channels during the
I think it helps.
stream, you know?
Maybe we can hashtag it.
I have more than once considered wearing game theory merch on.
Shout out to Markiplier, man. Just watch us. And,
The next character I create is going to be Bardiplier, so I'm just. I
Yes.
don't like him, but I'm going to do it. I respect it. But I'm not gonna do
We then have 500 bits from the Mad Hat to
That was the one who said codpiece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
To Malcolm. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Got it. You assault him with bits.
Did that roll all the way back to me?
No.
Then we have, this is going to start the race to the cure of Jensen's disease.
Yes.
From Tamago Tora to cure Jensen.
Come see it on Pandemic
Thank
on
you.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. As we try to save the world.
The Happening.
Yeah.
What? No. What?
No. All right. Squeal the Bar with 500 bits to the players. He says, I love you guys.
Aw.
And we love you too, Ben.
We do.
Oh, nice shot. Thank you very much, man.
All right. So, with that, we're going to do some traveling. It is, what is it, roughly a 10-day?
Well, you're asking me.
So it's a 10-day to Electrum. I think
Sure.
I said a week last time.
Well, but a week
Yeah.
and a 10-day.
Does that mean we
How-
roll for the tavern, too?
So you get a long rest during that, I assume?
You will get a long rest.
Yes.
We get along right now.
How long is the league?
Wait, long? I thought it was like under the
Is a
sea.
league 15 miles? No.
It is a measurement.
Use
of
a
distance.
measurement of distance.
Yeah, no time.
Anyway, so the island of
down,
Electrum
you think?
on your maps is southwest of Baldur's Gate. So you will be traveling, probably traveling outside of the main shipping lanes. Or you could travel the shipping lanes if you would prefer to. Or you could travel on the open ocean. around, because you have a very good map that is very detailed.
Open sea it is, I think. Yeah.
How regarded is our flag? Do people know it? Do they not know it? Do they interpret us as like a...
I can't imagine they know it yet. We've barely been out to sea.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, you guys made it like an hour out to sea.
An hour.
Yeah, no one knows about the Phoenix yet.
That's named after foxes.
We've been kind of keeping it under
The
our
irregular
hat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Foxy Irregulars got a boat. Maybe they had heard of that. I don't...
Well, we'll definitely make sure they do now.
The Phoenix part may help us in trying to be a little DL. You know?
What's DL?
Down low. No, wait, no.
I'm always there.
Okay.
3'4". Never mind.
Damn it, you're brilliant.
So
Thank you.
thank you
You didn't hear that.
to the Hefner and Rav Starburner. A league is about 3 miles or 3.4 miles.
Yeah, about 3.5 miles.
So the island is about 50 leagues southwest of Baldur's Gate. So it's in your travel, it's about a day and a half from Baldur's Gate. Directly, you will probably go around and stick to the open ocean for a while.
Yeah, we'll give Baldur's Gate a wide berth.
Yes. We have enough devils on our tail.
Twins.
So,
Wide berth.
is there anything you want to do while you were out at sea?
I'm going to find familiar. Better Joel.
All right.
Definitely,
That's an hour and 10 minutes.
If it's a spider, I swear to God.
definitely gonna be a giant spider.
How
Do you-
giant is this spider?
Do you manifest this anywhere around Andraste?
8-legged
Don't make me look
freaks.
this up.
Kind of large. I do know that terrible movie.
Okay.
I like bad movies too. Well, we never talked about that.
You didn't have time.
Well,
I know, you like The Last Jedi. Anyway, we'll not talk about that.
I did not like The Last Jedi. Where did you get that?
Okay, good. It's a terrible movie.
So it doesn't say
Yes, it
giant.
actually ruined the whole series. Anyhow, we'll talk about it.
Rise of Skywalker was fine.
Children.
No. But it's a spider. I'm gonna
Okay.
say tarantula.
Well, it's a giant
size.
spider.
Yeah. No, it
It's
doesn't
not
say
like a
giant.
giant
Oh, yeah, it's
spider.
spider. Okay.
Giant, but like can I assume it's like Pomeranian size?
It's a bit large.
Camel spider.
Camel spiders get pretty
It's not
big,
as
man.
large as things we fought. Like didn't we
No,
fight?
no. So it's a spider.
A tarantula size.
Yeah, which is it's a spider.
Fine.
How many hit points does that?
Dude.
Oh man, you have all the NPCs. Is there a spider in there?
Not in
I
here,
don't think so, 'cause you
unfortunately.
only pull the ones that you have.
No, Ruckus is selfish. I only got what he needed. Maybe the card's
Fine.
over there
Yeah,
if
the
you want to
NPC
sift.
and character cards from Gale Force 9.
All right, so there is no. Okay, a giant spider is a large beast. This is not that. But there are hit points to it. I don't know if you want to fraction it off or something.
Just spider would be a card in the NPC deck.
Go.
Anyway, you won't. I mean, you can get it now. So there are things that. So I will say that you guys, if you want to do any more training in, what you specialty is, like fixing the boat.
Yeah, actually, yes. Would that add to anything right now? Or
No,
proficiency?
no,
No, it's just training. Just doing it.
Training.
You know what? Yeah, I'm still going to train. I'm still going to train.
And you also learn a little bit more about firing the cannons, and in fact, you do get to fire some cannons. And what you find is, so you have it's metal balls. They're not exploding balls.
Yet.
So that is what.
No.
So that is what it fires. You know that it is a round to load a cannonball with the explosive material in first, and then a round to aim it, and then a round to shoot it. So for each cannon,
So it would be 3 actions total.
3 rounds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, 3
Right.
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
What action surge affects that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could load 1 cannon really fast.
I did want to also go
I mean, we
through
have
that
6
mage book
things. And then a follow
and
cannon.
read those spells.
Let me know if you're ready to write them down.
I am.
Detect magic. Mage armor.
Wait.
Mage armor.
The look he gave.
Detect magic. Go ahead.
Identify.
Hey.
Magic missile.
You mean ping?
Nice.
I like it. Detect thoughts.
Okay.
Mirror image.
Ooh.
Oh.
But again, you're
Sweet.
not a wizard, so anything that's a ritual, you can cast.
Can I not? Okay.
I mean, you could burn those as a scroll, and it would burn the page. Misty Step.
Hell yeah. Which one? So I know identify is an image.
Ritual.
Ritual.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So is detect thoughts and magic, but
So you notice going through this spell book, there's a lot of spells in here, and these are some pretty powerful spells.
Ooh.
And there's a lot more to go through.
okay. I would kind of peruse for the rituals.
Okay. Looking through here, I don't know. I don't think stone skin is a ritual.
Did I put it back in?
What? Yes, yes, you did. You did. It was on the back side of
Do
it.
you want me to just
That's why
I found it. No, I'm
send
gonna
these
use
or
it.
print these out to you?
Yes, please.
the smartest.
I'm just going to quickly.
Dude, I totally just had it in my hand. That was stupid.
That happens.
Yeah.
File.
It happens to me when I like go to the
Print.
fridge and I'm like, oh, I want milk. And I'm like, you know what? No. For some reason, my body says no, I don't.
I don't
So-
think I'm gonna be using these.
the right call.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Refrigerators
Yeah.
are
But
safe points.
I do want you to go through, because if there are any rituals, you probably want to put
Just
them
can't
into
just
your
drink
ritual
milk.
book.
Yes.
So definitely identify, put it in your ritual book.
Yep.
And I believe things will be coming off the printer.
Oh, right. Literally right now. I thought you meant for next session.
Pretty
This is
crisply.
Great.
Yeah.
Have we
gonna
taken a
keep
long rest at this point? Can I mark that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So those are the. Ignore the spelling of detect.
Oh, these are. That's
Okay.
badass.
Okay, so you guys do get a long rest.
Thank the gods.
Yes.
Nice.
So if you have the materials to transcribe a spell, could you load up on?
Yeah, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that I would have. That Uzo definitely would have, but I don't remember specifically calling that out. I know I got a bunch of stuff to do a bunch of rituals on the boat.
Let's.
But I don't. Yeah, I don't know if there.
Go
would
ahead
have
and
been
give me
any
a
reason to-
give me a d6 roll. Because I know that you did some shopping to get some, but I think we forgot.
6.
All right, so
Wow.
you have 6 levels worth of materials to transcribe things. So to transcribe a spell is ink and paper from, what is it, 50 gold pieces per level. So you have 6 levels worth.
Neat.
Awesome. Does that mean one of these like 6 of these rituals at first level, or one of these rituals at 6th level?
So identify is a first level spell. So that would take one of those.
Okay.
And just let's say you had a 4th level spell, it would take 4. Yeah.
Homework.
Can I give him
Homework.
the stuff that I had? I think I had a couple of parchment and magic ink.
Okay.
Let me go back to my.
I will say that is connected because I know you didn't have 6. So if you give that to him, that'll be his 6. Perfect.
Fair.
So
Thank you,
he's
Captain.
transcribing things into his ritual book, and you can do that over time or during this journey.
After I take my long rest and I'm like up in the middle of the night while everyone else is asleep, I want to start working on the potion of continuous healing because I have all the materials in my cabin and the little keg to put it into.
Okay. Where did I write that down?
It was 6 to 8 hours to make it, and then like a 10-day to ferment, if I remember correctly.
Google Doc 15.
If you turn out to be right.
I don't think I am.
It's not.
Yeah.
You lost me at Google Doc.
During whatever time has passed, Uzo is applying gentler forms of communication to the crew.
Okay.
Everybody.
So give me a herbalism kit. You have proficiency.
I do. So do I just add 3 to whatever I roll?
Yes.
It's not like a medicine
and
check?
Wisdom.
Or?
Yeah, medicine plus.
So medicine plus proficiency?
Oh, are you already proficient in medicine?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so medicine plus proficiency.
Just as a wisdom spell, a wisdom thing. So 19 plus 5 plus 3.
27.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, that's your math.
It's nice to have someone else do it to me.
So yeah, okay. So you spend that. So you're doing it overnight.
Well, after I've woken up from my long rest, because I only need 4 hours.
Right. Okay. So yeah, so you kind of work through the night as it's you're not sailing as fast now. You're just trying. Everyone else is. You're not sailing as fast.
Because we have shifts of crew.
Yeah, but you manage that this is a good quiet time on the ocean, and you think you've done it, and you go through that period of time, and then you put it in the keg ready to have it ferment.
And it's what do we say? 7 days or 10 day?
Yes.
Which?
I do not remember.
Okay.
I'll have to.
I mean, you can just DM fiat and just say it.
It is
'Cause it was between those two.
It is written down, and I want to be specific to what I wrote down.
Fair.
So we will find out exactly what that is.
Okay. But I get it all set up in the keg, and I sit back on my heels, just smiling yeah, I did that. That's cool.
Nice. You are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I want to spend some time going around, observing things, making Ruckus fire another cannonball. Yes. And making sure everything's, going well. I want to check in with Clint at some point.
Okay.
Throughout. To see how the crew has been responding to possibly imposter Uzo.
So, Uzo, do you do for this duration? How do you spend it with the crew? Do you?
So Uzo goes around reassuring them that they're doing good work, and notices when they fall behind, he helps them pick up the slack. He still continues to eat with them, and just overall conversation, sometimes maybe perceptibly forced conversation with the crew.
Do you ever? So if anyone makes a mistake, do you ever snap? Or almost snap? Or?
Yeah, you see Uzo smiling and nodding. And, This is how you do it.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Okay.
You got it? Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right. So you talking to Clint, he says that the crew was a little freaked out at first because it was a pretty significant change. But they see that he's painfully trying, and obviously painful to him at times. So the crew seems really thankful. And in fact, your morale points go up by 1.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, wow.
From what to what?
Actually, at 0 before.
It is 100% increase.
So it's either 1 or 2 now.
We're doing great.
Your morale was a little low when the devils, infiltrated the ship and killed
people.
Killed Barry 1.
Barry 1. That sounds like
You guys mentioned Barry 1 and just laugh heartily at dinner. And the crew's like, yeah, Barry 1 kind of sucked. The crew seems to really like Barry 2.
I'm so glad.
They do call him Barry 2.
And finding that out from Clint, so I'm very pleased at that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. But of course, Uzo is who he is, and if he does have to get harsh with someone, I hope that they understand that they probably deserved that one. As we all do, from time to time.
Gotcha. So, a few days in, so you guys get to spend some days at sea. It is pretty peaceful. The weather is nice. You have a nice wind, and Trace. Actually, it comes to you, Uzo, first. And is it I don't even remember. Okay. Janine.
And you saw her more recently than the rest of us. Besides Bo.
So I saw her at the
Trice.
I saw her at the
It's almost David.
And I mentioned that we had not yet even gotten to the to Electro, and she said, no fucking way.
We had to take the magic mushrooms, man.
Roleplay.
So
She's like, let me off this shit.
we could have just bypassed this altogether. So.
You know what?
So she comes to you and is like, Uzo, hi.
Something the matter?
I think perhaps we should discuss strategy for when we get to the island.
Sure. Maybe we should call the officers in here too.
Yeah, I think so.
Captain Andraste stomps on the floor. Ruckus!
You see her shuffle. What?
Triss would like to discuss strategy, and I think that is wise, seeing as how... Have you been to the island before?
No. I had a plan.
We should probably go somewhere private for this conversation then.
My quarters then, shall we?
Yeah, okay. So she comes in and she rolls out the map, which shows the island of Electrum, which is this S-shape land mass. And she says, okay, so what I know about the island is that it is a indoctrination facility for the cult. They also do smuggling there. They will unload ships and reroute via other ships to storefronts where the contraband is sold. From what I hear, it is it's a grand resort, from what I understand.
A resort?
Yeah. From what I understand, there are new recruits brought there periodically, sometimes often, sometimes far apart. And my plan was to pretend to be a recruit, or maybe knock one out and steal their clothes and sneak around.
It may have some merit, but what then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And getting out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know what Stace has done. She might be a cult member by now.
How long has it been again?
It's a month and a 10-day.
I think it's a good assumption.
And healing the mind from something like that is difficult at best.
So are we here for extraction only?
That was my plan. I hear it's a big facility.
I think it would be wise to extract Trace's companion, and if we can deprogram them, they might have a lot more to tell us about the movements and the motives of this cult.
If we can get them.
And if we can heal them from something like that, that's difficult.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, Uzo looks at Trace and he goes, it's worth a try.
We can try, but...
There are spells that healed Uzo's eyes that he did not have.
Yes, but that was also Lady Jareth. who is orders of magnitude more powerful than I am.
So what's wrong with talking to Lady Jareth then?
Nothing. We could.
We could.
If we can get them all the way back. Because she's sort of confined.
Exactly.
But if they're that programmed, they might try to kill us along the way.
We can...
That's my point.
First we get to them. We see what they are doing and hope they are still alive. And then decide what to do then.
I think stealth may come into play here. Ruckus, how do you feel about keeping that armor away?
You still wearing the armor?
Did you soak out of it?
I would say at some point, yes.
You would have become exhausted.
Why? I'm really tired. I don't understand why.
Sleepiness is terrible. This isn't pajamas
I'm
at all.
thinking you could keep it in the bag of holding so it makes no noise. And then, when needed, you can apply it voraciously.
I am
You and
very exposed, I'm going to be honest. But I am willing to do that.
Well, and you and I are usually fairly close together, so if needs must, you'll be right next to me.
Well, that is not going to stop me from jumping in front of a sword, if it will, if the time comes.
Let's make sure you have your armor on first.
Yes.
That would be preferable, yes.
How long has it been so far since we've pushed off?
It has been about 3 days now.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
I agree.
So, please make sure you put on your armor before you go jumping in front of any swords.
Yes, please.
Sure, if the time comes.
I found something that might be useful in the book that I removed from my decapitated friend at the Foxy Irregular Tavern.
Yes?
It appears to be a ritual that requires the tools that we possess.
Oh?
Some holy water, which I still have, and a font to give me the ability to look into a remote location.
We have an octopus tank. It's a font.
Or the decanter of endless water.
Well, you still have to have a font to put it in to hold it.
Font.
I practiced the spell to look back at the orphanage, using only a tiny bowl, but I did not think to use the entire water tank.
You could.
Should we see what is over there waiting for us at Electrum before?
How? What is the spell?
It is a scrying spell.
Oh.
So, how likely is it to go wrong? Because I always understood that you have to be familiar with the place before you can get a good look at it.
I'm hoping that a description would help me give some idea of what I'm looking for. I just used my imagination to pull up what the orphanage looked like. I did not track a person. I just tracked a location.
No, but you knew what the orphanage looked like and where it was.
Yes.
So, I mean, the closest that we have to something like a memory of being somewhere is the shape of the island.
What does the spell say? Does it specify anything?
You can see here a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence, but it also says, you can see something about a target. Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell. Good point.
But a person, a creature
if
you
I'm
could, and
looking-
we have a name.
If I'm looking for a friend, maybe it works.
Trace knows who we're looking for.
It's worth a shot.
I can describe.
Should we wait until we get closer or do it now?
I think the more information we have, the better. And more days is more information.
Is there any chance that they can look back on us through this magic?
I got the sense that if someone was looking for what I was scrying through, they probably could have seen it, if they were perceptive enough.
Oh, so they'd have to be looking through the tank?
They would, so it channels what I configure to be an orb on the other end. That is what I'm looking through.
I see.
And the orb takes up space, so they could
they
probably see it if they were looking for it.
Could they see through us? Or through it to us?
I think the answer is yes. If the wisdom saving throw, they succeed. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting this spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the target isn't affected. You can't use this spell against it for 24 hours. On a failed save, it creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration.
Oh, so it's invisible.
Until...
And they can't see through, they just don't know that it happened and the spell fails.
Wow.
A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb.
Okay.
So they have to be seeing invisible and looking
detecting
for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or looking around in whatever that area would be. So Trace... So she kind of digs into her pack and pulls out this piece of sash. It is basically a small yellow ribbon, and she hands it to you and says, "This was hers."
This counts, I guess, as secondhand knowledge, right?
So secondhand knowledge, and you now possess a garment.
Possess a garment, so -4, so it's overall +1
Yeah,
to you
correct.
on a wisdom save.
So Trace describes her in pretty great detail. You know, cheekbones, you know, hairstyle, very, you know, exactly, pretty good details. It is a save that they make.
Wisdom.
So you are casting?
Yep. I'm over the water tank, kind of doing the ritual
Okay.
as the water ripples.
All right. 6.
What do we see?
So the water sort of ripples. The clearness of it starts to fade into this gray, dark, gray area. And you pop in to a jail cell. It is dull. You see this woman, dark-skinned woman like yourself, long, braided hair, wearing very plain, I guess, clothes, you know, just a shirt and pants, not anything spectacular. She is sitting with her knees to her chest on a cot. A little bit of light comes in through a barred window.
Is it daylight or is it like candlelight?
It is the same time of day as you are. So it is, if you do this during the daytime, it's during the day.
Just seeing that perspective, I can't turn it around to see if there are jail cells.
So you kind of turn around to look out the other way, and you see it is a hallway. There is a jail cell. So there is a door. It is closed. There's about 5 feet on the other side. There is another jail cell. Directly across has someone else in it sleeping, and then one next to it, and it's empty. It appears to be probably a long hallway full of jail cells.
But so I can also hear. We can also hear. Is it
Okay.
Just make sure. So you can see and hear through the sensor, yeah.
So you
no footsteps of guards or anything.
You don't. Well, let me see. This lasts for 10 minutes. It does. It lasts for 10 minutes. So as you are watching, looking, Stace doesn't seem to do much of anything. Just kind of this blank stare interface. Definitely sad. Definitely lonely. Malnourished. And you do hear footsteps coming down the hallway. And they get louder and louder as they come to you, and you turn to look, and you see what must be a guard. Black and red tunic. The symbol of Mammon on the front. Chainmail underneath. Walk past.
Question. Since this is in the font of our tank...
I think he's the only one that can see it.
Oh, we can't see through it and see anything?
Yeah.
It just says you see in here
Yeah.
particular creature.
Yeah.
But I was under the impression that it would appear like an LCD TV.
No. It is in your mind, looking down. You are free to describe it as you are seeing it, or wait until you're done.
I feel like then in that instance, I would describe it as I was seeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And right about then, the 10 minutes are up and pulls you back.
Well, I guess that she is not being brainwashed, but held a captive.
That's very good news.
You said that she was staring blank-eyed, though.
Like one does when they are in prison.
Or when their mind isn't quite their own.
Maybe, but she looked like she was very sad and pensive almost.
She did react when the guard walked by. Not overtly, but you saw that there was recognition and like a little bit of a tense, like, oh.
Is it me?
Yeah, and then a little bit of relax as...
She seems like she is there. In the head.
Good.
But I don't know for how much longer, because she looked very starved.
How often can you do that spell, Uzo?
24 hours, every day, once a day.
We may want to, as we get closer, have a look. In fact, probably a day out, have a look, and then just before we get there, let's have a look.
Keep an eye on her.
Yes.
I will do that. Trace?
Yeah.
Now that I know what she looks like, it should be easier,
Yeah,
right?
you're familiar
Firsthand.
with the target.
Familiar? Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Well, first-hand, I'll say. Sorry.
I've been watching her for 3 days, man. I can tell you what. No.
Hair color.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Huh?
Yep.
Could you pass me the water?
So, if nothing else is going to happen, we can fast forward a bit of time.
I'm taking some time at the steering wheel every now and then
Yeah.
and just enjoying myself.
Yeah. I mean, you are. Yeah. I mean, it is invigorating.
Yeah. I'm up in the tops like I used to be and stuff.
Yeah.
Enjoy that, doing some acrobatics, jumping from rope to rope,
Show off.
enjoying myself after many long years away.
Well, good.
So, we can't just take the ship in, though, right? I mean, there's a lot of people there, from what I understand.
We'll probably have to dock and take the dinghy in like we did before.
Should I scry for empty? Look, no.
An empty cove?
Can you turn invisible? I seem to remember you could.
In the dark, I can become one with the shadows, yes.
Well, what about the dark of night?
Then everything is a shadow.
Yes.
I thought you were...
Do you have to have light to have a shadow?
Moonlight.
Starlight.
Right. And something that will create the shadow?
An animal.
Well, my thought here, let me
Yes,
continue.
Not Ruckus, but his...
I don't see it here.
Yeah.
There's a baboon coming down.
That's another problem I
I
had.
literally have the cantrip light.
Well, it's more like reconnaissance. Right? You can fly.
I can, yes.
Over the cover of night, perhaps we could get some intel. And I'm thinking, we have this great big S here, right? Look at this island. If we can figure out where our person is going to be, right? We can dock our ship or put our ship out on one side of it, come in possibly from the other, grab our person, and then go off the way that they don't expect, get to our ship, and go. I don't know if it'll work, but...
It seems like a good plan.
Have someone waiting for us on the other side to bring us out to the ship.
Sure.
And that way we're not doubling back the way we came.
And everyone expects you to do that.
Exactly.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
We just don't know how far away one side of the island is to the other.
Right.
How about this? We go as far away from the shore as we can. We stop, we drop anchor. Me and your flying friend here will take opposite paths along the shore and report back what we see.
I mean, Winthorpe can go, but I will not be able to speak to him at all.
We would be able to cover more ground.
If you cast fly on me, I could go with him.
Why would I do that?
Because I like to fly.
I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yes.
How long does fly last?
I think in
10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Oh,
Or
no, yeah, you're right.
1 minute? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
I think it was 10
One
minutes.
of them.
Can't you see directly through?
Or, you know,
We did this once before at the last island.
Yeah.
So.
But it was enough.
Yeah, and I definitely
it was 10 minutes because he
shrank
squished that.
distance down.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
60 feet for 10 minutes. 60 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah, so 360.
You do your own math
Yeah,
at this table.
360.
That doesn't
So I don't have-
count.
so I don't have
360
to-
feet per minute.
360 times 10?
3,600 feet. Round trip.
Less than a mile.
What?
About a little more than half a mile. All right.
No,
Mile is 5,000.
Mile is 5,000 something.
Exactly.
And visibility. I mean, at night it's going to be less.
Yeah,
Also, can you see in the dark?
I can. Very well.
Owls can't.
I will be looking for fires and things.
You know I have a point.
You know, you can swim.
Or I could swim.
What?
What?
I cast fly on two of you
Okay.
or someone else. And
I can go.
and then Ruckus and I take the water.
I would love to fly. What? Water?
I can see in the dark. You have the armor of the Octopeers.
I mean, yes.
So one flying and one swimming makes way more sense.
Yes.
I'm
but
not
how-
staying on the boat. I am swimming as well. I'm feeling cabin fever.
That's fine, absolutely. If you want to look for a land route and swim, perhaps caves or something that we could get into that may lead somewhere, that's good reconnaissance. I go up top. Andraste, I don't know. What do you want to do?
Is it up top where?
I will fly.
Yes, but where?
I'm going to go over, see if I can find anything that resembles a jail. Try and find our target.
And you're casting fly on both of us,
On
or?
both of you.
Then I suppose you take one side of the island, I'll take the other.
Yes. I'll have Winthorpe with me as well for another set of eyes.
There you are.
Mine are always so reliable.
I mean, he's an owl. He sees in the dark. It's sort of his thing.
Yes.
If I casted it, I could cast fly on everybody if I casted it.
Maybe you should, buddy.
But you can't cast it at... What can you cast it at?
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a slot of 4th level or higher,
Which all your spells are, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
you
So-
can target one additional creature for each slot above 3rd, which would be 2 additional slots.
No.
Be 2 slots
One-
total.
Two slots total.
2 slots total, but 2 additional. So
No.
at base level, I can do 2 people.
Correct. No.
No.
At base level, you can do one person.
Fly. You touch a willing
In
creature,
addition-
the target gains when the spell slots, the target fades off. Yeah, you're right. That's why he's the DM. So 3.
You have a 5th level spell slot?
No, it's
No,
at
4th.
it's at 4th.
Still.
Because fly is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, so you can get 2 people. And then you can cast it again if you want to use another slot
Yes.
for the other 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's concentration.
Oh, is it? Yeah, never mind.
You can cast 2 concentration
So it'll
spells.
be 2 people if you cast it at 4th.
Yes, I'm staying on the ship.
No, if you want to swim, you guys have the armor. You can breathe underwater.
I have to hold you guys up into the air.
Is there a range on
No.
concentration?
No. You
I just can't cast anything else.
Yeah.
You can't
or
cast any
take
other concentration
damage.
or take damage. You can cast other spells, but not other concentration spells.
He looks over the bow into the water and says, I don't know what's down there. I don't want you guys to be suspended above devils and then I get nipped by a shark.
I mean, it's your decision.
Punch it in the nose.
That's what I heard you're supposed to do, but I have not tested it.
If you don't accidentally punch into its mouth and lose an arm, yeah, I think it's very effective.
There is risk, is what he's saying. But there's also risk in this. So, if you would rather...
We could row the boat pretty close, the little rowboat.
Yes.
Dinghy.
And then two go into the water to swim after you've cast fly on the two of us.
I'll stay on the boat and give you guys cover. I won't risk it.
I mean, so this is Trace, who's like, well, I'm going, and I've got to take the dinghy.
Well, I mean, this is initially reconnaissance.
Unless you... Oh, okay.
So that we can...
where?
Yeah, before we actually go on to the...
Right.
I just want to get some...
Rest, yeah.
Okay.
Right, we're scouting first, so we don't run in blind.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
What time of day is this? It's night.
It will be night when we do
It will be whatever time you want it to be. I'm sure you don't want to get closer than 13 miles in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, yeah, let's go have a look. The point is to find a good entrance, see if we can find the target, and plot our exit as well.
So, curvature of the Earth. So you can see
That sounds like some nasty.
like 13 miles, right, before the curvature of the Earth kind of Faerun. It's in.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was flat.
Oh my god.
So, and that seems like it's not very much either. It's like one side of the bay to the other is 6 miles. And it's like, yeah, look, I can see it. It's right there.
On a clear day. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, so you guys have to be out quite far. So, I don't think there's any way that you can fly from the ship. Like the
No,
ship,
we'd have to take the dinghy, for sure.
Yeah,
And
you have to take the dinghy.
Take it pretty close to shore, yeah.
How fast could we take that dinghy with your decanter there?
Pretty fast.
Yeah?
30 feet
Yeah.
a second.
It definitely moves fast.
Yeah.
Faster and easier than rowing. At a certain point, it does make more noise than you probably want, but you could definitely get close without expending any energy.
I think that's the way to go. And then at the very least, let's do the reconnaissance and
Yes.
figure out where we need to go and how to get there and how to get out.
Yeah, the first step is finding this prison in the first place, and then working outwards from there.
Yes, and then we will have to, when we do our actual raid on the island, we may want to bring in the ship at that time if we find that they have some ships here, if they are docked. If we could bring in the Phoenix and the crew could blast those, so
I
they
like it.
cannot follow us.
I like it.
They could come by cover of night as well, so they would not be seen coming towards it.
I completely agree. I wish I taught them more about how to shoot the cannons.
Clint did, it's okay.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, good. We're spending
I
good
saw
money.
to it, no worries.
If I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
Actually, if we get close enough under the cover of darkness, we might be able to dock the ship a lot closer. I can disguise the ship in its entirety as not even being there, as a part of the terrain.
Oh.
It's really that you can disguise the entire ship that way?
It is our gargantuan vessel. It is 120 feet by 20 feet.
The box is 150.
Holy.
Maker's breath.
Yep.
This is greater illusion.
Hallucinatory terrain.
Could it move with us? Could you cast it on the ship, or is it just a point?
It is a point.
Ah, shit.
Pond can be made to seem like a grassy meadow precipice. Manufactured structure equipment within the area aren't changed in appearance. Never.
So it'll be a ship floating on
disguise
grass.
Or maybe I can put a rock in front of it, or encompass us like when the devils showed up to hunt us while we
Sure.
were naked.
Where'd that giant rock come from?
Why do you keep returning to the fact that we were naked?
No, it's a good point. It was inexperience.
It's the
It
only,
happened.
Nudity is the only thing I remember, unfortunately.
You don't remember the 2 bands of devils?
Repressing a lot of things in my life.
He was looking at my quads, I know it.
Won't we all?
Goddamn meaty. Captain.
I get it as I stretch out a little. I get it.
Oh, God.
If there is like a rock structure anywhere around, we could like position the ship around it. I could just make it a bigger rock or something.
Yeah, make it a shipwrecked ship. Who
I don't know.
cares?
Well,
We'll keep an eye out.
I still think for the reconnaissance, we take the dinghy,
Yes.
right, and get back to the ship, and then by the next night, we bring the ship in. We go in, perhaps in the dinghy. We'll figure out with the reconnaissance how we're going to go in. But I really think having the crew ready to blast whatever is there so they cannot come after us is the best route.
This time we don't forget the passwords.
Never did. What are you talking about?
Hopefully.
Okay. Well then. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, dude.
Uzo, now that you've seen the island, can you scry anywhere else on there?
In increments, yes. Based on what I could see within range of the... I could...
You said you saw a god. Perhaps you could scry on that god and have it have your thing follow it around.
All right.
The last time I saw a god, that was my idea.
Clearly.
I can follow it.
Is scrying a
You know how I knew it was your idea when you went,
Is scrying a concentration spell, though?
That's a good question.
Because if it is, you can't do that and keep us up in the air at the same time.
That is true.
Hold on, job, Captain Bob.
It is a concentration spell. I would do it before we embarked on the dinghy thing.
Okay.
So basically, 3 days in, you cast your first scry. 2 days later, Remy says, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, I've been watching the same location for 2 days. It's like, yeah, okay, nothing's changing.
So you are. So you want to? Do you have enough holy water?
So,
I know they didn't use theirs at all.
Is it a consumable?
Yes.
Yes, but I didn't use it.
I didn't use mine.
I don't think.
They were thespians.
do we have a mirror on board? So,
I used one of
I
mine.
did have 2 vials of holy water that I never used. I guess I don't have them.
How many
what does it
charges
say?
were in each one for putting it on the blade for the holy water? Or was it like just one?
Yeah,
I,
just
I think you dumped the vial on it.
thespians.
Thank goodness we spent that time to get ready for him.
I hope we don't need holy water against devils.
Whoa, and I'm a cleric. Making holy water is one of the things that clerics can do, mate.
That is
Problem
the
solved.
ceremony. You can also marry 2 of these people if you wanted.
Yes, I could.
Okay.
Bonus to AC. Mitten, it's the first thing you do. You get married.
Hold on, guys.
Were we
This will take
married?
an hour or so.
My husband!
That would be Uzo Andraste, that one. No, thank you.
You 2 got married, right?
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
As Gale.
Chris and I got married.
Yeah.
No.
2 AC.
And I never cease to call
So what does
him
it
husband
say
again.
for the material components?
Was nice.
A crystal ball, a silver
Wonderful.
mirror, or some holy water. But
Or some holy water?
or some
Or?
Or it's an or.
That's a good word.
D&D Beyond, everybody. Actually, I have it up here. So, this
So I had
says
1 vial left.
A
You have 2. You have 2.
focus.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. A
Yeah.
focus
What
worth
the
at least 1,000 gold pieces,
Oh.
such as a crystal ball, silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water.
A focus. We've got the font of holy water.
That's just regular. Well, you could perform the ceremony
Well, I mean, no, because the font would have to be
full of holy
worth
water.
1,000 gold pieces.
I mean, this ship was worth 12.5 thousand gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, I will give you I'll give it to you.
You.
The tank.
Yeah. At least.
I mean, that tank.
It was really included in the deal, so is it really part of? I'm kidding. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I will let
Yes.
Once I have that font, I can keep going back to it. Right? Doesn't seem like a consumable.
it go. So in order for you to cast this outside of the ship, you're going to have to buy one of those somewhere. Right now, you are locked
Yes,
into.
I can.
Then she creates.
No. The font has to be worth 1,000 gold pieces that you put the holy water in.
Got it. So
But
we
it doesn't
need
consume it.
So we need like a silver bowl.
Correct.
We need like a silver or gold bowl or something.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of hoops.
However, Andraste could make all of that water in there holy.
Oh.
And then we have a font full of holy water always.
And I?
Even the toilet water, you say? What? It's liquid. It's water. Make it holy.
So technically, you're going to have to make the water inside that holy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How much does ceremony make?
So
I mean, it doesn't. You don't have to fill it all the way up. It can be an inch in the bottom, but
Yeah.
you might
Right.
lose your saltwater tank full of stuff.
because it doesn't say it just says a cleric or paladin may create holy water by performing a special ritual. It's an hour to perform, 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, and requires a first level spell slot.
So do you have 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver?
I have silver and I can turn it into powder.
How?
You can mash it.
Like you do?
That'll take a week.
Piston mortar thing.
Good thing we're on the water for a 10 days.
You blast it to bits with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Well, that only drills holes, right? That doesn't blast rope.
As we have established.
As we've set up. So, no, I can't do that.
So,
You know, if you want to warn me before you want me to do things, I can get things from Waterdeep.
Do you have anything that could sand or grind something?
I have a hammer that I've never used ever.
This is so meta. Oh my
Except
God.
episode 1.
Just let us
you gotta
do
go
this,
back. You
Thomas.
guys have to go back to Waterdeep.
No! I have a hammer!
Surely there's a file somewhere.
On me?
On the ship? Bosun's tools?
Oh yeah,
Tools?
Bosun's tools for sure. There'd be a file.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't tell me how to do my
You could
job.
take.
This is to create the component to
Yeah.
allow Andraste to create the holy water that I can scry into once we
So
get
we
apart.
could file some silver.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
So, 25 gold pieces you're gonna have to file down to do it to cover the one you've already done.
Yeah.
Cheese crate gold?
So.
It's
So-
silver. It says specifically silver.
So over the course of like the next week, so basically 3 days in, you've figured this out and you ground down
A lot of
a
silver.
lot of silver pieces.
My right arm is really long, comparatively.
Not just you. You're probably cycling crew members through
yeah.
to do this, and then 3 days later you get enough to do it again.
Okay.
So somebody's gonna write off.
Well, we
50
only have to
silver
do it
pieces.
once because she only has to bless the water once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that should be okay.
Yeah. So
Because now we have a tank full of holy water.
Right. Bryn is gonna. You're gonna have to get a pot of salt water for Bryn.
The decanter also makes salt water.
All right.
yes, it does. After all that discussion about carrying salt around, you actually read the item description.
Please just read your stuff. as I also need to read my stuff.
I hear that.
So. Okay. So somebody loses 25 gold pieces.
I am willing to give up 25. Wait, you said 50?
25
Wait,
gold.
I
is
thought you said 50
yes,
total.
20
So
yes.
it's
That's
No,
silver.
it's just 25.
Yeah.
how many silver per
25 silver pieces.
25.
That you
25
grind
gold worth of powdered silver.
Yes.
So however much
250
silver.
silver.
Oh yeah. Wait,
250?
hold on.
It's 10 silver to the
Oh, yeah,
gold,
yeah,
right?
250 silver.
250 silver?
Yeah.
This is my idiot savant moment. I know that.
All right.
Let me calculate. No.
I'm going to say a day into this, you think that if you have a bag of silver and you just Eldritch Blast into it for a while, it turns to powder.
As scientists do.
So you're able to make powdered silver
All right, sweet.
by Eldritch Blasting.
Into a bag.
Yeah.
What is that?
Force damage, right?
What is that? 250
250.
gold or silver rather?
Are you mentioning that?
I got it.
Oh my god.
Do you have that much silver?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
I now have 40 silver.
I don't.
All right. So then
I got it. And, well, and I should only have to do it once because
Right.
it's the tank. So, you know,
So then you perform ceremony
yeah.
and you marry somebody.
I do not. There are two of us on the ship who can marry people.
Me to the tiger.
The captain and the cleric.
Yes.
Can you?
Captains can always perform marriages on their ship.
I mean, yeah. Have you ever heard of
You don't
Love
get
Cruise?
you don't get a +2 to your AC when a captain marries you.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
To an ACT, your love.
It's over 9,000.
I'm okay with it.
All right, so you cast ceremony.
Yeah, it's a special holy water ritual.
Okay.
So an hour to perform.
Okay. And you make holy water in the tank. So you were able then to do it the first time. And 3 days later, Remy says, well, wait, why don't you just scry on the guard and see what he's up to?
I'm glad I thought of that.
Shut up, Gibson.
Yep.
Yes, of course you did. Well done, Uzo.
The first day, we scry on the cell. The second day, this is unproductive. And then the third time, you're like, expand the search, follow the guard.
Okay. What time of day do you want to check on the guard?
What time of day?
What time did we see him?
During the day, inside.
Yes, during the
indoors.
day. So let's do that again, because he may be going out and about at that time.
Okay. All right. He makes his wisdom. Well, what is it? 17?
Oh my god. No, actually,
It's your wisdom save. But he gets a minus?
yep. So he's -4. Oh, I don't have a possession of a garment, but this is first hand. So -2.
So 15.
My spell DC?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. All right.
It's not like it hurt.
Yeah.
So
Very excited.
Captain goes down with the ship.
So you
Is this table his ship?
Yeah. For this joke, yes.
I don't think this table's gonna float.
Challenge
It's
accepted.
very heavy.
It's particle wood.
It would fill up
kidding.
with water and then sink.
It is anyway.
Anyway.
This is about the size of the table that Rose was floating on when she like.
Oh yeah. 4 people on this thing.
And a minimum
selfish.
2.
Yeah.
God, Rose.
Didn't
Anyway,
Sen recreate that movie in like episode 2?
I haven't done
It was 3 floating.
Yeah.
The control water. Okay, so you cast it on this guard,
describing as I see.
and you go into this tank, and you see him outside. He is. Hold on. Do not open that.
What race? Human?
Half elf.
Half elf.
Save. All right. So you're doing this during the day. He is out on a pier. There are a number of individuals around him as well. He appears to be overseeing the operations that are happening. So you see, you see 4 individuals, 1 dwarf, 2 humans, and this half elf, all in different armors. So he has his chainmail on. You see the dwarf is in full plate. The humans are in leather armor, and they are overseeing about a half dozen individuals in long red cloaks and tight pants. They are cracking open a large crate, and they are pulling out smaller boxes. You can see one is a box, a small crate full of fruits, and they take it over and they load it into a cart, and these 4 guards are just watching over that. You see a number of trips of different sort of goods going into that cart. You see them fill one of these carts and take it away. And that's about 5 minutes in. And then you see as this guy walks down the pier over, there's a ship docked. And a number of people start walking past the guard. They are in...
I would make note of the flag on the ship or some...
You cannot see. You only see 10 feet around him. He's still on the pier.
Okay.
You know that there's a ship there.
Okay.
And the people going past, they're not in any sort of colors. They're not in the red robes or the cloaks. They are... some of them appear pretty destitute in their appearance as they are walking past this guard.
So they're being ushered on. They're not willful volunteers.
From what you can see, they're some of them are like you see their faces as they get off the ship and look up at whatever they are looking at. They are impressed, and you see some of them think that you hear this. We've made it. This is going to be amazing. So you hear some excited talk. You hear, you don't hear, but you see at least a couple of people with trepidation on their face. They're not sure that this is the right decision.
None of these people are like warriors or fighters.
Some look like they may be. Some look like, in fact, you see somebody that looks like a wizard go by. With the robes and component pouch and a small dagger. Regular, though, wearing a blue robe, not the typical red that the guards and the cultists were wearing.
Is he also describing this?
Yeah, I'm describing as we go.
And about that time, that's the end of it. That was quite... You caught the tail end of that one cart being pulled away, and the people coming off the ship.
That seemed like good timing. I don't know what they are doing with the boxes, or what these other arrivals mean.
Well, they're supposed to be smugglers, right? So they could be smuggling the goods with the boxes. I don't know. Were they taking the boxes onto the ships, or?
I think they were taking them off of the ships.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
So it could be smuggling.
I fear that the people being brought off the ship, can I do a perception of I don't know, I feel like they're being baited into potentially being sacrifices. I don't know how to perceive that.
So I will say this. You knowing that this is a brainwashing facility, that Trace said, that these people are probably here as a last resort in their life, but voluntarily.
Okay. I share that feeling.
Were we able to get any kind of look at the port and the island at all?
There was a pier, and there were 4 people of note, including the halfling I was following, 2 humans in robes and a dwarf in full chainmail.
Dwarf has plate mail.
Dwarf and
the half elf had
in
chain,
leather.
And the 2 humans had leather.
2 humans had leather, half elf had chain. And then 6 large red individuals with the...
individuals.
Yeah.
Not necessarily large. Mostly, all those
large
are probably
robes.
human. Yeah.
Large red robes.
Yeah. Cloaks.
Cloaks.
As the ocean spray is shattering over them.
So it seems to me like they're used to having people come in to join them. It doesn't look like we'll have to, if we want to move through that, it doesn't look like we would have to disguise ourselves necessarily in robes or anything, right?
Didn't you say they were all wearing the same color?
They were different
Red?
colors. The people off the boat weren't in the robes.
Correct. People off the boat looked like people out of the dock area of Waterdeep.
Do you remember one of them? What they looked like?
The only thing I saw that I remember is there was a wizard among them. But they seemed like normal townsfolk, so maybe in that chaos we could potentially blend in.
Maybe, but I'm going to ask the DM, how long until we get there at this point?
At this point, it's probably 3 days.
3 days. Would we be able to scry again?
Yes.
Could we do it tomorrow on this wizard fellow to see what's going on there, maybe get a little more information, and it may help inform us if we can get onto the island dressed as we are.
Yeah. Like a scheduled drop-off.
Something like that, yes. If we know where their quarters are, we know where we can be looking like we are.
Yeah.
And I know this is game-breaking, but because you recover your spell slots after a short rest, so you can only cast Scry on the same
that person. 24
you
hours.
could
24 hours.
do it again.
It's just a warlock with scrying.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
And whose idea was that?
I just took it straight from D&D Beyond.
I would have probably figured that out 10 episodes from now.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit. Yeah.
So we could do it again at some point.
Yes. Let me try again in an hour.
Okay, yeah.
Now that we know what the pier looks like.
We'll wait, we'll have a look then.
All right.
Go. Rest your hour.
Thank goodness you found this. Where did you find this book?
The mage in the bar. Remember the one
whose head you took off?
Yes.
Okay.
The one who thought he was a better wizard than I was.
Well, I mean, you're not a wizard, right?
Right?
I do magic stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're wizards.
We're wizards. We're
Yes.
kick-ass wizards.
We're wizards.
Yes, we
yes,
are.
but I do magic as
that
well, and I'm
derogatory?
not a wizard, I'm a cleric.
That's true.
Magic is magic.
Yeah, it happens a numerous amount of ways.
He's a
Clearly,
wizard.
yeah, I hammered it into my face.
He's a face wizard.
I mastered.
Wow.
We are all wizards. As he says that, the tiny black spider comes out of his robe. And it's like,
What on earth is that?
Andraste screams and runs.
Oh, it's creepy.
that's okay.
Who is that?
This is my friend. As he says that, and the spider's in his hand, Baga pokes out, and then Bryn is on his shoulder. Friends.
Put that octopus back.
If I go into the pool, does that not make it holy anymore?
There's an ocean around us.
But you would have to cast it again.
No, I mean, there's an ocean around us. You can go into the ocean and come back out holding Bryn.
But I kind of want to get in my pool.
just to know. Don't ruin this for us, man.
Just to know. Would it ruin?
Which do you
would I
want
corrupt
more?
an entire body of holy water?
Yes.
Ew, this is Uzo. all of those people that you killed, it just comes back. What's your alignment?
Wait a second.
Chaotic neutral. I'd put money on it.
Leisurely floating.
It is. I am a neutral actor, but everyone I've ever murdered deserved it.
Murdered is the key word there. You should talk about that.
Great! No!
Oh, God's murder.
Should I change my attack on that as well? My approach.
What?
We are working on my verbiage when dealing with the crew. Great job, Bunny as Bunny Walksman.
Just panties in the butt crack. For whatever reason, who knows?
He has boxers. You just jammed them in there.
It was a phrase. You've never heard that before. Anyway.
Literally never.
Yes. Sorry, go on.
Don't get into the tank. Let's leave it alone. And use it for scrying.
Okay. But
It's worth giving it up for a few days to know what's coming ahead. Keep that thing away from me, I swear by Lyra.
it's not even real.
What is
It's
its
real
name?
enough.
What does its name? Withorp is real. Don't listen to him.
It's ethereal.
But physically, you can touch it.
Yeah, totally. But he's still ethereal.
No.
I usually.
Oh.
No, it's an animal.
Oh, okay. It's not translucent?
No.
Oh, okay. What?
No, but they say for the familiar that it can be of like the fae or
It's
that kind of stuff.
It's a thing. It's an animal.
It's an animal, just
Yeah.
a little smoky. No.
Why is your spider smoking?
Because I wanted to
terrify
be
me.
smoky.
It's dank.
Smoky.
I'm gonna read
Not
the spell.
smoking. Just emanating smoke, like steam coming off, black steam.
Are you trying to convince us you're demonic or not? I can't
demonic,
remember.
man. No, it's just a flavor.
So it says that the chosen form is a celestial fae or fiend, your choice. So I imagine that it would have some kind of physical thing that could show it that way.
So people
If
would
it's a fiend, Andraste's spell can find it.
It's true. Or celestial.
Or celestial or a fiend.
In fact, yes.
So people,
Mine was, I was going with fae, and that's why I was saying it. It was a little,
Winthorpe.
yeah.
so
we'll just say it's a
anyone
different
sees it
thing.
as like a normal owl. Like it looks like a normal owl,
Yes.
except for the smoke effect or whatever. I'm
I
just
guess
clarifying.
that's fine,
I'm
yes.
clarifying.
Normal owl it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I pulled that into the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
What is its name?
Now that you've scared the ever-living daylights out of Andraste.
Venom. Nothing.
Is it poisonous?
Its name is Venom.
Oh my goodness. Well done.
Thanks, Ruckus.
I was sneezing. Very odd.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Sorry, Tracer. You're all right?
My friend's dead.
No. We will find. What was your friend's name again?
Stace.
Stace. Oh, that's
Stace and Trace, yeah.
Stace and
We were a
Trace.
we were a good couple.
Give yourselves this name. No?
We did.
Yes.
Stays and trace. Okay.
I think it's Trace and Stace, but she doesn't think so.
Well, it's admirable of you to rescue her.
She doesn't have an opinion now, if that helps you feel better about Yo.
Hold on. Who left who? Because this could be really big for you guys if you rescue her, right?
Oh my god.
Right.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
For luck.
I thought she had, left me to go join this cult and do this thing. Now she left me, and it turns out that I was right.
But she didn't.
Make
So
sure
I will tell her that.
You remind her when you find it.
I will definitely tell her that she was wrong.
She will appreciate that. They usually do.
Open with "I told you so." That's the best thing you've been saying.
And then have all your teeth knocked out.
Very well. Well, when you're ready, Uzo, we'll do the
Don't
scrying.
rush me.
No.
A
When you're
gifted
ready.
wizard needs his time to relax
Okay.
and to think.
Is it possible that in this
Wizard.
days that I've been able to bottle the potion of continuous heal?
It will not be ready.
Okay.
Probably, unless you delay your arrival, it won't be ready until after.
Okay. So it is a 10-day?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to delay. Are you kidding? Not unless we see something to really concern us.
I'm ready now.
Oh, okay.
Uzo stretches his hands out over the tank.
Let's have a look.
You learn nothing.
All right. So at this point, it's getting towards evening, and you get ready to do another scry.
What am I looking for? Just up here?
No, the wizard.
I'm following the wizard.
Yes. See
where
where
he's
he's at.
Okay.
So we want to know what happens to the recruits once they get to the ship, or once they get to the island, so we know where we have to be.
My concern is that a wizard might be trained in detecting the type of magic I'm using. It is a risk, but I'm still willing to try.
They don't know it's coming. Give it a chance. And
Okay. The wizard takes a -2 to perception. To wisdom saving. throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 14.
All right. What do I see?
Okay.
Describing as I go.
So you go over the ocean into you pop out in a corner of what must be a massive room. Candlelight flickers all around. There's light coming from above, and you see the gentleman that you saw before, no longer in robes, but in a very nice suit. He is holding a long, thin bottle, bubbly liquid inside, and is just kind of looking around in awe, almost.
Would I be able to detect magic on the bottle? Bubbly liquid. You can see and hear through the center as if you were there.
I suppose, maybe?
Is it important? Or is it just gonna...
It looks like champagne.
Okay. It is not dinging with magic.
Right. It is champagne. I don't know if Uzo would know what champagne is.
No.
Magical champagne.
And you see he's... a woman walks up to him, and they start conversing. It's friendly, but they're unfamiliar with each other. You get a sense that they're just trying to kind of suss out what everyone is doing. So she approaches and says, "Oh, hello, I am Lucinda. How are you?" And he responds back, "Name's David."
Nice. Hey, you, David. As he's scrying, you hear Sims.
It's your first day on Alcupara.
So he's just kind of like, this is pretty insane. Wow, this place is nice. How was your room? And she's like, oh my God, my room is amazing. The sheets, they look, I don't know how to describe it.
What room are they in now? It's like a common room, a kitchen?
It looks like they're in some sort of ballroom.
Okay. Other people there?
There are other people. You actually hear music and the din of a bunch of people all around.
All right.
You get the sense that this is some sort of welcoming party.
Okay, share that.
Spared no expense.
They seem to be drinking their own urine. It's weird.
What?
A glass of bubbly yellow liquid. They are consuming it for fun.
Champagne.
What?
What?
Champagne. It's finest of drinks.
Is it a good drink?
It's a
Champagne.
delightful drink I could never participate in at the age I...
It is pronounced champagne.
What?
To be very honest.
It's from the Champagne region of Faerun.
Yes, it is.
And then Ruckus just kind of stares off like 1,000 yards. What?
Yeah. So suddenly when you say it, in a French or in a Elvish accent, it totally makes sense.
Okay. Then ignore that.
Captain Thorne loved a bottle of this every now and then.
Did you guys have any on the ship with the chest hair guy?
Zardos.
Imaginary food?
No, it was real food.
Real food?
It was real food, yes.
Oh, I thought the food was
The
conjured.
boat was an illusion.
Christened the ship
No, we didn't.
on the maiden voyage.
We didn't.
That's bad luck.
I mean, we were running away at the time.
That explains all of this.
Didn't really have time.
So, no, wouldn't have had champagne there.
Okay. So eventually the spell fades. You didn't get. I mean, you got the definite sense that they're excited. These particular people, other people, you kind of hear a little bit out the side again. That what I'm not sure this is.
Yeah,
right,
I feel like Uzo would have keyed in on that person.
So that was really off of that 10-foot periphery. Right. But you know that there are people that are all in. You get people that are like, I think this is gonna be it. You have people that are like, I don't know. So and obviously Stace was one of those last people. I was like, I don't know. And with that, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Mostly because I want to make a movie joke. But
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Bring it on.
or a reference, I should say, not a joke. Anyway, but I won't.
You gonna cuck us like that?
You're in a cliffhanger.
The scene from One Crazy Summer when when they christened the boat.
I don't remember that
I haven't
scene.
seen it.
So they get a bottle of
third?
it might be a bottle of beer because they didn't have champagne, and they go to christen the boat and they just smash it and
Right
it goes
through?
right through.
Is that Bobcat Gold?
Yeah. I'll fix that in the morning.
That's amazing.
The third stole that.
I mean,
It's
yes.
a good movie.
I mean,
You guys should watch it.
It's not a.
Yeah.
The third is not a good movie. Sorry. Yes.
Oh,
One Crazy
Worst
Summer.
Trillion. Second
Better
track.
Off Dead.
Second track is great.
Savage Steve Holland at his finest. Eek the cat later on.
Teddy. that old guy is legendary.
Mark Metcalf.
And we're
So
devolving.
okay, so there was this day, right? So Amy and I out to dinner at a restaurant. Mark Metcalf,
What?
Niedermeyer, right? So he opened a restaurant in Brown Deer, I think. It's just north of Milwaukee. Anyway, he comes by and he like busts our table and like comes and takes the dishes off of our table. He's like, "Hey, how's it going? Doing okay?"
Does he sound?
Yeah, I mean, no, he sounds like a totally normal person, but it's like this is like the maestro from Seinfeld.
Wow.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Anyway,
You just bust your table?
yeah.
That's
So
insane.
Did you confirm it was him?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Everybody knew. That's Niedermeyer and
That's how you get a tip.
open a restaurant. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, so that is going to wrap it up. We're going to come back, I believe, next time to see all of this grand resort. Oh no! Did we just get raided?
Draw.
No.
We got another hour.
Yeah,
No, let's do it.
So,
Try some more. Come
Yeah,
on.
man.
We invite the homeless.
So it is 10. I'm tired. We're going to go. We're back tomorrow for Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. We got the.
We're an
got the
episode
team back.
behind, so we'll be doing September 15th. We played September 1st on the charity stream that won't be up until later in the week.
And as you can guess from the fact that we're playing September 15th, it didn't go well.
Yes. So we were back here 6:30-ish. If we all get here on early, we can do 2.
Yeah.
That would be
Or
good.
We'll
or
see.
if you can, that's fine too.
I mean,
6:30.
Depends on,
Yes.
it depends on
Yeah.
what the pandemic legacy has for us.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That legacy deck could show up.
Disease
that
is a
looks
wild card.
rough.
Did we have any bits come in later? We should.
She says
let's-
no.
Okay, so let's round down and see
All
how
right.
many go into the boy.
So there's our 4.
I was really convinced we'd have some combat.
Oh, that's your.
We must have been rated because
Those are the 4.
people on. Oh, so
Welcome, Raiders, and goodbye.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
yes,
Of the Lost
Yeah.
Ark.
Those are the 3.
Ascension story.
We're carrying these over.
9 for the boy.
So
Nice.
9 with the other ones.
Wait.
We'll have to do another
Yeah.
That's 18.
count. So we are back here. We are playing Pandemic Legacy Season 2 tomorrow. We are doing what are we doing? Call of Cthulhu on Saturday with the Great Dane Society. They are playing Masks of Nyarlathotep.
And we're going back to London.
Back to London,
Wait,
the
you
American
guys-
G-Men.
Like, people don't just kick you out and you can never come back?
I mean, we thought that was the case. And
Well-
then G-Men came looking for us and said, come back to London with us. So we're going back
American police trying to solve murders are bringing them back.
to America Police in Europe, dealing with 2
Yeah.
Americans, a Brit, and an Irishman.
And there's
And
no
you think
League of
going back to
Nations.
Waterdeep is long.
Right?
We want you to come back to answer some questions.
We're hoping that the fact that one of the G-Men just lived through a terrible experience with us will make him more receptive to hearing. So the American police officer that we killed, yes, we did. It was a weird thing, like the thing that attacked you. We're hoping that'll work in our favor.
Yeah.
Without evidence, my word versus theirs, that's good. Always works.
Every time.
Well, there's no body, no crime, right? And that's
That's true.
That's not true.
that cop got chopped up and put into a furnace.
It's true.
You looper?
So,
Nope.
but it was a parrot shark, so it's one of those.
We also disposed of the wizard that way.
Welcome to
Are you sure you want to be a wizard?
So,
Just
all
don't
right.
come messing with weird don't come messing with weird PCs, and you won't get cut up.
That's Cthulhu for you.
Yeah.
promise. Exactly.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and good night. We'll see you tomorrow.